Welcome back to the Sice Room with DMV culture, hip hop, and politics collide. I'm your host, and tonight we dive into a whole lot of controversy, accountability, hip hop drama, and some global tensions. Shout out to everybody that rock with us each and every week. You already know I got the greatest panel in the nation, the greatest chat in the world. It's the Sice Room each and every Tuesday, 9:30. Voila. All right. First up on Who's Sicing, man, we got DaBaby, man. He is currently in another situation involving scrutiny with an artist who painted pictures of his daughter. He was at a club and DaBaby was coming in the club or coming to perform, and he kind of shaded the artist, looked at him, looked him off. It's a lot of issues with people having giving him a lot of backlash for how he carried the situation. I want to know about y'all. Did DaBaby handle that appropriately, or do y'all feel like he was wild? The artist was just painting pictures of his daughter, and you should have been able to, receive that art or give him some type of love. It's on you, Wink.
Well, from the comment that I seen on social media, it seemed like he already said something to him about it, and the dude like kind of did what he did anyway. So, in short, the dude shouldn't have did it. Like he should have just. If DaBaby already said something about it, you still posted or you still kept it on your page or whatever, you should have just took it down. That's my take.
I don't really know the logistics really like behind it, but I will say like I did see that video about him, being upset about the joint. I mean, I can understand it from both perspectives, being as though those are his daughters, and I can get that protective kind of father mode thing. But then on the back end, it's like once you become a public figure, people see your children, people see your entire life, and people may be compelled to paint you or paint your family and things like that. And I just truly don't think that artist really meant any harm, but like I can really truly understand it from both angles, and that's my take.
All right. Uh, I think it's creepy. I'm with DaBaby on this. It's I get the public figure aspect, and that's why you gotta be kind of careful about what you post, like kids and family and shit. That's why a lot of people kind of real private, because people are weird nowadays. I mean, they've always kind of been weird, but like DaBaby said, that's not the place to be bringing me a picture or a portrait of my kids. If you was a fan, you could have painted a picture of me. I might have received it a little well, but I'm still at the club. Like it's kind of like it's just a little strange, you know what I'm saying? And then the guy made a comment or made a post about saying how it went down, and it clearly didn't go the way you wanted it to. So now you kind of looking for the attention or the empathy from the situation when it was still kind of creepy to begin with. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of PO box that DaBaby or most artists had for like van deliveries and stuff like that. Could have sent it there. A plethora of other ways you could have handled it, but yeah, I'm with DaBaby. That shit was kind of creepy, man. So and then once you say you don't like it, take it down. It's like established now that he ain't even rocking. It's just the way that shit go. That's my take.
So like at the end of the day, bro, right or wrong, DaBaby he kind of like stand for something. Even when he came out about the homosexuals, like they tried to blackball him for a minute. He broke back through. Um, and even with this, like, I mean, you gotta respect that man privacy. Like, I mean, it was already painted, so he didn't have to curry him like that. The way he went about it, like he could have just at least took the jump and just let it be that. But I mean, I feel like you gotta respect that man privacy. I mean, another man painting a portrait of your daughter, I don't think it's the weirdest thing, but I do see the angle that he could take. And I understand why he felt the way he felt, but like I said, I feel like he should have maybe at least took the picture and just, maybe told him, but I don't know.
Well, I'm not mad at the guy for trying, right? What I'm more pissed off at is people not accepting what his reasons were for not taking that man's portrait of his children. Those are his children. And a lot of people, he posts his children. He posts his children. That's for him. If I want you to see my children, this is what I'm posting. But you don't take it upon yourself to one just come up on me randomly. Like that's a random joint. John Lennon got shot. He signed the autograph outside of the hotel for the guy. And when he came back down, the guy asked him for another one, and he was like, I already did it. And he got shot. So at the end of the day, I don't know what's in that ink. I don't know you. See, people know the celebrity, right? But the celebrity don't know nobody. So at the end of the day, I don't know you. You could be just doing it in good grace. But at the end of the day, I don't know you. And I'm not about to take something and bring it into my home. And it could be a fucking little bomb in there. I don't know though. And on top of that, he gave his reasons. I think people should have respected why he didn't want to take it. And on top of that, it is a little weird. Now, the guy said, hey, I was just doing it out of good faith. But again, he don't know that at the time. And I looked at the video. He looked like he acknowledged them, was like, oh, all right, and just kept it moving. Now, if he would have hit him in a DM or set up something to where, like, okay, bruh, I want to draw your children. You post them a lot. I know you love your children. Do I have permission to draw them? And it was on some pre-notion type shit. He just came up on you at the fucking club. So I'm 100% with DaBaby on that one.
Okay, so I hear what y'all saying, and I agree with a lot of it, damn near all of it. And what I want to add to it, mainly tying what everybody else said, is, children aren't content. You know what I'm saying? If DaBaby posts his kids, that's on him. But in reality, I don't want to make the assumption that his intentions, what they were, because we don't know. At the end of the day, in reality, he painted a picture or a portrait of his daughter, and I guess in his mind, his intention was, this to hit home for him. I'm sure he'll like it. He appreciate it. I think it's just the timing and place of it for real. But in reality, what other opportunity does he really have to get up on DaBaby other than saying, okay, he got a show where he got a what's it called, a walkthrough or some appearance at this club or wherever they was at, and this might be my only chance to show him my work. So he just took advantage of the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And DaBaby, and I'm sure in real time, he wasn't able to process all of that. All he seen was his daughter and, dude, and was just like, nah, this is weird, it's random. But, it's in real time, I'm sure it's a lot going on for him to just, sit there and have a conversation, especially when he's on his way to, I'm sure, a paid gig or something. But I wouldn't just assume that dude had ill intentions. But at the same token, both of them could have handled it different. Like you said, a DM reaching out, but there's no guarantee that he even gonna respond to that. Sometimes your work can just speak for itself, and I guess that's what he was thinking. I'm just gonna show him my work, and I'm sure he'll love it because he trusts his work. But even DaBaby, like, being a father myself of, got my own daughter, I don't know how I respond to that. I probably just, say something to him, versus just looking at him and walking off, because he do got an image to maintain, I would say. But knowing DaBaby, he don't care. But I wouldn't say both parts did what they felt was right at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's no right or wrong. It's just, he was trying to, show his work, and DaBaby just wasn't going for it, and that's just what it is. But knowing DaBaby, and hearing what he said, I understand where he came from too as a father, because, like, I don't know you. You paying my kids. We didn't agree to this. And like I said initially, like, kids aren't content. And like Dutch said, if DaBaby posting it, that's what he cool with showing of his kids. So that's my take.
Hey y'all, peace. Yeah, don't paint my kids, nigga. Is you cool, grown man? No, and then it wasn't no family picture. Like I could see if he painted the family. You painted my daughters, weirdo, and then thought I was supposed to like it because you thought you was Picasso. Nah, cuz you could delete it. Why would you even think as a grown artist that this was okay to paint somebody else's daughters? No, it's a line that shouldn't have been crossed, and I'm glad DaBaby stood on business.
Sure, I think he did the right thing. I mean, at the end of the day, like damn, Easy said, if you ain't paint the whole family, like, come on now, like the daughters, like you can't do that at the end of the day. But you gotta respect the baby. Like he don't play with his kids at the end of the day. But like he could have came at it a different way. But coming at it like that, you did it wrong, buddy. Like. If you willing to try to get put on, that ain't the right way to go. I think he was looking for some clout or something, like, some cool points doing that. But at the end of the day, like, he did it wrong. He just got to fix that at the end of the day. That's my take.
Let's go ahead and skip me because I ain't see this. I don't know what happened.
We was just
Hey,
talking about.
Dutch, I like how you put that, bruh.
Huh?
It was a hell of a take you made. I like how you put that, champ.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
I heard a lot of different takes. Some of y'all's kind of on the same side. Some of y'all ain't on the same side at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think that man knew what he was doing.
He did.
And it's
No,
very
I was all on
awkward
the
to
same
walk up
page,
to
bro.
somebody.
But you think he knew that he wasn't gonna like it?
I don't think he knew that.
I
Nah,
think
he knew it was
gonna
gonna be
go
a viral
viral
moment.
one way or the other.
It was
So
going definitely go viral.
he didn't. I don't think he drew the joint with the intention of just making the baby happy. I think he drew the joint with the
Making the
intention
baby
of
happy.
hoping the
Going
baby
viral.
liked it and then getting some more business behind it and going viral. You know what I'm
Like
saying? But
anybody
like,
would do.
I mean, yeah, as an
yeah,
artist, that's your goal, though.
Because
Yeah.
I don't think.
he looked at genuinely offended.
That's what I
Yeah,
say. I don't think
Yes.
that was intentional
that's
because if
the
you
Like,
watch
first
the
he
time
video,
they
looked
he
did
was
that.
offended, bro.
impressed.
If you check out the
because it
nigga,
ain't
if
go
you
the
check
way
out
he
the
thought
nigga
it was
video,
gonna go.
Yeah, like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
All right,
but
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I made a lighter for Wale, right? And I thought about it before I strategized it, and I was like, his daughter, right? But I made multiple ones, and the picture that I put of his daughter, it was like a fresh picture that I took off his Instagram, wrapped it on a lighter, and then I did another one with him, and I gave it to him on his tour bus at the Fillmore, and he did like it. Like, good for me, but I think being a female, I'm a mom, and he was a dad, and that I felt like, that parent connection. Now, if he might have came from that perspective, he probably had a better chance. Like, I'm a father, you're a father,
I think it's levels to it though. It's like with a lighter or a little trinket or a necklace or something. Celebrities, they take this shit, but when you get intimate with someone's child and you draw them, like you had to been looking at my and that's where the weird part come in at.
Okay.
I
Like
think it was
what
a
the fuck
set,
you
dog.
But
doing,
once you
man?
post your kids, is they content though? Do they become
No,
content for people?
It's
no,
not.
they're not.
It's not
They're
content,
not.
but it's public
Mm.
domain.
Yeah, same difference.
It
Public domain.
supports the brand. Like I got a fatherhood
But he
type
didn't record
thing,
himself
right?
though.
He did
But he
not.
got
Somebody
5
was
But
kids,
recording.
I'm
bro.
saying with
I
somebody
got
else, will
5
say
kids, and his
Mom,
son mad famous. Everybody love his son. So
Who,
if
the
I had
His
artist?
other kids.
the baby son,
oh, that
that's
nephew.
what he was
That's
I'm
his
talking about
nephew.
I'm talking about the
his
Why he
nephew.
baby.
picked the
Oh,
daughters to
I
paint?
thought that was his son. My bad.
Boy,
I
he
ain't got
ain't
nothing
got
with
no
it.
son,
The
boy.
guy
You
that
all
painted
over
the
the
But
yeah,
that
baby
place.
nigga,
but
but he
the
got
recorded.
5
thing
kids
is,
though. I know he got 5
Yeah, he
kids.
count the nephew too.
And 2 daughters that was
why
supposed
not
to
He
just
be.
got 5
why
kids
not
He
just
got
though.
all daughters.
You got 4
Yeah,
girls
the
up
He
nephew
there.
got
just be,
5 of them though. But he got
yeah,
5.
the nephew
So
counts.
So
it's
why
five.
are you only paying 2? What the fuck?
Because that's all he
not?
got.
I don't
And I
know.
agree with
That nigga got
Valor.
more
It
than
was
2
like
kids.
I
if
think
you
it's
would
I
have
mean,
said
first of
I
all,
don't
the
let's
know.
be for
whole
real. Look, them
family.
other two kids that just came out the woodworks, I didn't know he had them motherfuckers neither. So let's not pretend here, okay? I know about the first two. I did not know this
Be
man
in the
had two
bed
other
yelling. Where
kids.
you at?
yeah,
Well,
he
Now,
that
When
got
did
now,
he
nigga
seven.
have
knew.
two other?
now answer this though, Cookie. If you was about to do something for the
This
baby,
nigga voice.
wouldn't you do that research?
Yeah, but they not gonna pop up though because I looked the other kids up. They're not on there yet. I didn't even know he had them other kids, man. Okay,
Would
I
especially the
that
think
be a
little
it's
red
girl.
flag? Would that be a
But
red
but they
flag?
don't need
I
matter.
But
If
why
you
is his kids not on
I'm
there?
about to make this nigga a jacket. I'm looking for all his kids. I can't find all of them. So but fuck it. Let me just paint the ones that I can find. It
all
wouldn't be
Yeah,
apparent of why I
only
can't find the rest and what's going like what the fuck?
that's
I
his part.
think it's
Listen,
Cause
the
even that
why
set.
can't
nigga
I find the
what's his
rest of your
name
kids?
Damon Penta,
Put this
he
up real
does
quick.
portraits of the
This
adults.
right.
When people come to Howard and stuff, he paints the adults. I can't say he never painted children, but when I seen him and how he came up and on my algorithm is painting portraits of the adults. So I don't know.
Well, maybe he wanted to paint the kids because they look better than the
But have
father.
y'all ever thought of the perspective like the
like he could have
baby,
painted
the
that
baby?
right
Now
there
look,
with
Maybe
look,
that's
look.
the
Valentine.
truth.
He could
Y'all
have
ever
He
painted
couldn't.
think
He
about
couldn't
every.
just
And he ain't
painted
got no
this
son.
right here.
Oh, he don't got no son.
He could
He
have
couldn't have
painted
just
The
painted
every.
nephew
this.
on the side
No,
right
he
there.
got a
And he
nephew, but
still,
he got all daughters.
he
That's the
still probably
nephew and the
wouldn't have
daughter.
took it
Oh, it
though.
say nephew right there.
But look, hold on,
Yes, he
y'all.
He
got
Y'all
all
couldn't
never,
have
y'all,
daughters.
y'all
painted.
never
That's like
Yeah.
thought
his
from the
son. Why not paint
perspective
his
that
nephew then?
He
Why not
still
paint his
probably
nephew
But I
wouldn't
blue?
don't
have.
think them
Okay,
other
well,
kids
he
is
already
his,
picked his
y'all. Like
artist
that's
He
now.
why
was
I'm
a
like,
painter.
Think
This
I
one
can't
right here.
believe
talking
I
about.
he
got
did
me.
this.
y'all, I don't think the baby had other kids. I think
I,
them is his
This
nieces
one
and
was the easy
nephews.
picture he could have
I
selected,
think the
guys.
set. I
But
think
I
I
they
would
think
say
he
this:
painted
only
it
his
got
is
them
mother.
two
possible. But
kids.
look, did
No, but
anybody
how he
ever
did
think
it,
from the
is that the
perspective that,
problem?
like how
I
Who
gotta
y'all
cares
take
said,
about how
turns. I
many
gotta take
kids he
turns.
got?
Everybody speaking at the same
yeah,
time.
we all spend the
I'm
same time. But look though,
I'm
look. Y'all ever thought about how y'all everybody saying like how the baby be passionate about his kids? Everybody jumping the gun and saying that he on some weird shit. I honestly don't think that he was on no weird shit. The way he
Me?
went about it, we probably all don't agree with, but I wouldn't say he just on some creep like pedophile, like homophobe, like on some weird, like pedophile shit,
It
like
wasn't.
on some. I think he genuinely was just thinking the baby would love this, and it just went the wrong way. Because if the baby would have took that picture and loved it, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yep.
Nobody be saying it's weird, but because how he responded, we justifying it. But if
you
he would
gotta
have
know
took it
your
and said he
I'm
liked
with you,
it,
bro. I'm not with the pedophile shit.
you
not
gotta know your
pedophile, that's the
I
child.
wrong
think you
word.
get that,
No,
That's
no,
the
no,
Trey.
no,
wrong
no,
word,
no,
but
no, no.
You
Because some
gotta know
people
your
is painting them weird, like, hey, he gotta paint the kids and
you gotta know
fantasize.
your
I
target
understand what
too
you're saying,
though. If
but
So
it,
what
I
he
if
what
kind
his
of
he
I
had
like
like
what
child is
Dutch said.
somebody painted
I just don't like
Beyonce
how
kids? I
people.
don't understand.
I don't like
look,
how
I
people
think
is not allowing the baby to have his perspective on his own children
now I
and the art
respect where
that
you
I
he
coming
would
from
We
because I
respect
got
respect
that
daughters
it.
this
I
too.
think
man
everybody
painted
I
do.
respect it.
or
Nah,
decline.
I think
Like,
I think everybody
are
points
just.
was respective
So
to
you
what the
trying to tell me that little girl right here, that is his niece?
But it don't even matter if it was his niece
That's the
or
picture I
his.
just
That
said.
little
look,
girl right
yeah.
there, that
I,
is the one he just recently had. And then that is what Danny Lee, that's his
look,
nephew.
Maury. Hey,
look,
Maury.
look.
Look, what I
hell
do
Wait,
know, Maury, is that in the
Maury.
baby statement,
Maury.
he said he corrected himself in his own statement. He said, "My two daughters. I mean, two of my daughters." He corrected
Yeah,
himself in the
yeah,
statement, meaning he has what more than
more.
two daughters.
Right.
yeah,
Like, what
this
the
is the
fuck? I
third
don't have
one
to look
right
And
up
then
here.
nothing to
honestly
know he
too
got more
though,
than two daughters. He
No,
honestly
corrected
too
this is
himself.
the
though,
third, this is the third one right here, right her.
yeah.
I'm cool. I was just bringing up a point
But
of why
look,
not
he
paint
would
all
have been
three.
better
That's just
off
Why
if
he
he would
ain't
have
paint
tried
that
to give it
picture?
to him when he was
that's just a
leaving the
little hard.
club.
Yeah, why not
Like
paint all
But
while
three?
that's
he
what
Nah,
was
I
I'm
doing
think
the
saying.
I
I
club
think
don't
stuff.
I
think
think
I don't
painting the
think nobody
pictures.
knew about the third daughter. That's why
But
I'm
I
like,
think
I didn't even know
That
he had
picture
a
on
third
I
Google.
mean,
daughter.
You just
marketing
Googled it.
wise,
What
I
you
not
talking
think
beard
painting
wise.
pictures is too
Well,
intimate. I
why do
think
it
it should
even
have
matter that
been.
this man painted a picture? He painted a picture. He painted a picture where he
That's
wanted
his
to
about?
paint a
talent
picture
though.
of.
That's like somebody
Not
rapping
half
a
of
The
it.
song or
problem
something.
Like
isn't
people
he
paint
painted
pictures
the
what they want to
picture.
paint pictures
The,
The
of. I
problem.
be
the,
No,
the,
don't
confused.
paint my
the
Right. That's
kids.
his
problem
talent.
isn't
Is
he
y'all
painted the
cool?
Take
pictures.
turns. Hold on, y'all. Take turns.
isn't he painted the picture. You can
Oh,
paint who the
shit.
fuck you want. The
Right.
problem is him presenting this to DaBaby without pre-knowledge of him doing it for
At a
DaBaby.
nightclub.
But somebody
At a
just made the
nightclub.
point about him being a
And
celebrity. You won't be able to contact him.
I mean, listen, what
yeah,
if he tried to
it's
DM him?
avenues.
What if he
No,
DM'd him? What if he tried to reach out and he couldn't get contact and he was like, oh, he about to be at this club. Let me go let me try to shoot my shot. Let me go show him my work.
Let me still pull up and try to
Right,
shoot
let
my
me show
shot.
him my
I
work.
want to meet I want to
Go
meet
get it.
Beyonce, but I know
It's
I
gonna play
can't.
out how it's
So at
gonna
the end
play
of the
out
day,
there.
I'm not gonna
Exactly.
run up
There
on
you
her.
go, Buck.
But
Buck
some
on.
people so ambitious though. They don't give
And it's
up.
gonna
And that's
Yeah,
what comes.
that's
and
no
it's
They don't
different.
give
well,
up.
That nigga,
hey,
Well,
that's
when
no
he
it's gonna
different
work
found
than
out.
when.
he's
Can
okay,
I
he
say
didn't
something
Ain't
give
real
nothing
up,
quick?
wrong with
and then
ambition.
when
Can I
he
say
got his
something?
Hey,
ass
baby, you
whipped,
aim
he
high
got
and you
butthurt.
fall high too. It's just
Or
if you
are we
live by
just
the
talking
sword, you
over
die
each
by the
other?
Because
sword.
look, now
Yeah.
that he did do that, look, now everybody
Oh,
know
we're
who
talking
he
over
is.
each other.
People gonna
Okay.
go on
Right.
his
He still
page, look
got
at
he
his
That
still
was
work.
his
benefiting.
motive.
Hey,
But look,
That
listen,
was
he
his
did what he
motive.
did.
I
He
seen
about to
earlier
get
too,
he about to
right?
get work.
Look, I seen
Some people
earlier
just be
too.
ambitious.
Look, I
Am I
seen
able to give
earlier
my
too that.
perspective real quick?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. So, as a
Ooh.
parent, I don't give a fuck. Like, you not painting my kids and thinking that I'm supposed to give you some Van Gogh
Yeah.
like viral moment because you painted my kids. Like, you could have painted me an album cover. You could have found something else that was of, you know what I'm saying, artistic creative value that you could highlight. You could miss me with all that. You didn't even include all my children. So therefore, poor research, poor project, we don't like it. And the fact that he stood on it, I think that artists need to understand the boundaries between celebrities and their family. If you're not about to include my whole family, don't think that you painting some of my family members. I'm supposed to be real. No,
Did he just
no.
go out?
I still don't think there was any
That's
malicious
gonna always
intent
do
with
that
it.
dumb
All
shit.
right, I thought y'all was gonna move on before I came up in here. I wanted to say the
I
same.
don't think it was malicious
Who
Hey,
is
let
intent.
this
Jazz go.
still?
Jazz
No,
ain't say nothing
I
yet.
don't think I don't
No
think
shade.
it was a malicious
I want to
Oh,
intent.
move on.
Marty and Lily.
Excuse me, y'all. Thank you. I think that the baby clearly was uncomfortable with that, and the man continued to post it on his social media.
That's it right there.
That's what line right there. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell the man
Respect that man's shit.
he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't comfortable with that shit. You might have could have found another avenue to get it to him, you know, maybe a PO box or maybe his manager or something like that. But you go and post it on social media. And just like Azara just said, that was another thing. You ain't even include all the nigga kids. Niggas got hella kids. You put these two in there, like, you know what I'm saying? So not only are you making me uncomfortable, now I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Now I gotta what I'm supposed to do with this picture to just be my two of my daughters.
None of the kids might feel some type of way.
No shade. So that's all I had to add to that. I think it was just disrespectful on that part. Of course, like I don't think it's no predatory, pedophile shit like doing that. He might have thought that was a better way
And
to
with
connect with him. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know how DaBaby felt about his kid. So he might have felt like that was the best way to go about it. But once the nigga clearly was uncomfortable and you posted on your Instagram and everybody in the comments saying everything and you keep it up there, if I'm not mistaken, it's still up. Like that's where the line.
where I'm in my house, I'ma just put this nigga picture that he painted.
We need to find. I'm gonna find
That
them
I
and
ain't
get them
even
on here.
asked
I'm gonna
for.
ask. We gonna find them, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
I'm
bring
think
them
And
on
we,
here.
and we
celebrities
gonna
get
put them in your
all
room.
kinds of gifts like
fuck the
that.
picture. Fuck the picture I bought or the bit. We gonna put this nigga who I don't know. This nigga picture. Just man, come on, bro.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with this fucking
Overly
painting?
disrespectful for him to
I just always want to be mad about something. That's what
I'm
I say.
just saying, like, what the fuck,
But I'm
man?
saying
Mention him
you
on it.
walk it
Mention
in
him
the
on the
club
post.
or on stage. I'm like,
He lucky
you
the
supposed
baby
Fuck,
is
I'ma just
dead.
take this girl around.
That's another thing. He need to keep his hands to
Lucky
himself.
he ain't get shot. Talk about the baby. Lucky he get
I don't know, but he threatening that nigga now. So
That
that
would
shit
be a
crazy.
bit
That
much.
thing can kill you. He's something else.
You like,
That would be
man,
a bit
shit,
much.
nigga.
Yeah, that thing.
for a minute, babe, because you're gonna get your ass kicked. Go to bed.
That's the problem with our black community. There just
I
has
would
to
say
be
But
self-control.
fuck that. Some people need their ass beat. You disrespecting me. I clearly was uncomfortable and I didn't even do too much. You posted on Instagram. You post my daughters on your Instagram.
Yeah,
I
after he,
But that's
after he
the that's
did
Feel
kind
like
of
that,
my
the
I don't
opinions
don't
is
even
fuck
like
have
with
this.
kids
that.
and I feel disrespected.
My opinions is like this because he felt some type of way. Had he accepted the portrait,
right.
nobody would have this
But
opinion.
that's the
That's the point
narrative
though.
of
He did feel some type of way.
everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody
but
could
y'all
go
acting
off
like
of
Sharice, you got
could go
kids?
off
But
of
he
yes, I
how
did.
the
do.
baby
You
feels
wouldn't feel
about
like
it.
that if
I'm
you
not a
felt
public
like
figure.
If he did take it,
but if even
yes,
still
that's how
though,
the baby
Even
felt.
still,
no,
though,
I'm not
as
a public
a
figure.
mom,
I tell me real quick.
But if I was,
Reese,
I would
you got
understand that alone.
You got
Like once
fans,
you
Reese.
become a public figure, everything is that shit is cut off. You don't have no
Right,
privacy. That's a wrap.
but
angle.
you
Fuck
don't.
oh, so
that.
you don't
That's
have
why
But
he
you have
can
to.
Hold on,
You don't
listen.
have to
time out,
accept it
time
though.
out. Let me answer
Yes,
real
You
quick.
don't.
Reese.
Hold on, time
That's
out.
why.
Oh,
That's
y'all gotta
why.
take turn. Come on, guys.
That's why it's okay for him to paint him. Just paint him.
Yeah.
We do as a celebrity. Look, my shit. T.I. said, "My life is your entertainment." However, I don't have to accept what you're entertaining life off of my life is. You know, like
Nah, shit is a reach. That's like the dude putting 50 Cent Mother on the t-shirts and selling them. Like, it's a reach, man.
That's direct disrespect.
I think you'd have seen
Yeah,
worse
that's
shit than
different.
that.
But that's like me saying I don't like your music and niggas get mad. It's like people don't care if you made a whole verse about me. If I don't like it, what the fuck? I'm ungrateful.
You can't paint my
No,
music.
no.
It's my children though, bro. It's my children.
People in a
boundaries.
verse or paint my people or make a jack.
Boston White made a good point earlier, right? He
feel like
said
if
something
you
about how
become famous, all that
know-
shit is
but
at
look,
the
look,
at the
y'all
hands
know
of the
how-
public.
Y'all know how kids have.
I know they
Marlon.
make it, Sharice.
Y'all know how.
But that don't mean I
hands
have to
of the
like
public.
it.
No, not at all.
Hold on,
Not at all. I'm
Marlon.
just saying it's not an uncommon thing that happens. Like I said, it's no different from Beyonce or anybody else that people will paint Blue Ivy or what the fuck ever else. Are they a creep because they painted Blue
Right.
Ivy? No.
I don't think nobody is against.
I said
Said
I
he was a creep, though. The baby said he
Yeah,
was a
y'all.
creep.
Somebody was saying it was creepy. I don't know who said that, but
Well,
somebody-
he said it was creepy.
I said it was kind of creepy because as a man, it's like you won't understand from a woman's perspective, but like as a man, it's like why are you taking this much time to like look and examine my daughter? And Dutch even brought out a whole nother point, like you don't know what's in this painting. It could be a track on this junk. It could be
Anthrax,
an AirTag.
something.
It could
And
be a
I don't
decoy to
know.
get you to stop for a second. And as soon as you stop for a second, that's the shot that somebody had lined. Now, yeah, it's just so many.
All right,
You
but
a
at the
celebrity and on
same
that
time,
level,
maybe
it's
it's
just
not.
so many
The baby ain't a
factors that could be.
stranger from taking shit from. That's moving the goalpost. When we talking about we tap
Well-
dance, that's moving it because it's
Well-
not like you take shit from. He just didn't want that.
Hey, y'all seen that skit when they say when a man take his girl out and she all butterflies and the nigga like look at that car. Who the fuck is? We live in two different realities, fellas. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna believe that
It
type
could
of
have
shit.
been
Is real.
like
Nigga ain't
you
taking no
don't
shit like
know.
that
It
to
could
their
have been
kid.
a painting with anthrax
Hold
on
on.
it.
This
I
is
thought
what I'm
they even
saying.
come back. This shit keep fucking breaking up, bro.
This is
I'm
what I'm
telling you.
saying, dog. It's
This
a
should be
way to go
blowing me on
about.
here,
Have
bro.
that when you come back too, Cookie.
It's a way to go
Whatever that's
about.
her code or whatever she be using, because her shit always fucked up.
It's a
Boost
way.
me
It's a
up.
way to go about doing certain shit. I think he went about it. The
Wrong way.
location was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Location,
saying he was
timing.
wrong for shooting this shot. I'm not saying. I mean, I feel like it's a little creepy, but whatever, right? He can be an artist. He can do with his thing. He could have went about a different way of getting him that picture. If it was just about getting him the picture, I think he was trying to get what he got, and it didn't go the way he expected it to. So now he felt some kind of way, and we as the public shouldn't be holding the baby. We shouldn't be pushing down on him because he didn't want to accept it. He should be entitled to not want to accept it, and we should accept it. He don't want to accept it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I agree with that.
I don't think
Hey,
it's
man,
All right, let's go to the next one.
As
Let's
his
go to the next
kids, he
one.
got the right. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, don't forget that when you are in that spotlight, that shit will happen.
No, artists.
But
People
look
need to
though, he
leave
still
artists
didn't do too
alone,
much
though.
when he first seen it. He just respectfully kept moving. The nigga went and gonna
Yeah.
post on his Instagram, like,
Right, he encouraged him.
and then tag me, and he tagged him in it too. Come on,
He didn't carry him until the nigga start making videos. This the picture, y'all. Driving. Charleston White. Then it's like y'all blowing me now. Right?
It was the comments. It was the comments. It was the backlash from it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the difference.
It's the clout.
If the nigga would have just
chase
posted
clout
and
so
then
much, they forget about principle, moral, all of the things, and it's like, oh my God, you're calling me out on principle and moral. I just was clout chasing. Nah, nigga, stop clout chasing so hard. Calm down. Take a break.
Take a motherfucking break. All right, man. Up next, man, we gonna talk about this. Offset getting shot allegedly by Lil Tjay. Apparently, they had some type of scuffle allegedly, and they saying Offset got shot by Lil Tjay after Lil Tjay got beat up. There's a video going out right now with Lil Tjay coming out saying himself that Offset is a rat. He seen him say to the police, "He the one that shot me." What do y'all feel about the state of hip hop, man, and how what's going on right now in these type of situations? And who do y'all feel like is at fault at this? And is it even true?
I don't don't know too much about this topic. I ain't gonna hold you. I know these youngers wilding the fuck out though. So Slim came home talking record. Yeah, yeah, I ain't got too much backstory. I just feel like the Migos got some bad juju. I know that much. Offset got a lot going on. If Slim did do what they accusing him of, he might want to not talk in front of the camera so crazy. Because all that shit is evidence. But I'm gonna let y'all elaborate on this track. 'Cause I ain't too tapped in on it.
All right, so from what I understand, I feel like we talked about this a little bit when TJ said that Offset owed him some money from some gambling shit. Like, I feel like it was over like 10 bands, but I can't remember how much. But from what I understand, TJ ain't even charged with a shooting. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know what that's about. But after that, I don't know if y'all seen all this shit. Like the nigga Dez Bryant made a tweet and said how Offset lost like what a $8,000 bet to him or something like that, and was fake asleep, and all his men was trying to fake pop for him and shit like that, but he let it go just to find out a couple days later that this happened. Like, oh yeah, because he said Offset invited him out for some money. Offset was trying to come up off him, ended up losing. He tried to fake sleep. Like, Offset is burnt, and no shade. All y'all said, remember when we was talking about Offset, we was talking about Cardi and how Offset turned Cardi up. Look at my girl. No shade. That's it.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Jazz. For those that don't know what happened, the incident went down April 6, 2026, outside the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Hollywood, Florida. It started as a physical altercation / fight between groups in the Valet area. During the chaos, Offset was shot. Reports say likely in the leg. People say in the clappers. Offset was rushed to the hospital and is in stable condition. Injuries are non-life threatening, and he's already been outside recovering. Lil Tjay was arrested at the scene, but not for the shooting itself. His charges: misdemeanor disorderly conduct, driving-related issues in some reports. Police say he was involved in the fight leading up to the shooting. No official charge for pulling the trigger. His lawyer is denying he had anything to do with the gunfire. I just wanted to give the update for anybody that wasn't clear on what was going on. I am tired of all of this gun violence amongst our community, and especially the rappers. I don't know if they need anger management or other ways to solve their beefs, but shooting each other clearly is not healthy. Thank you.
Thank you, Azara, for that quick update and up to speed.
Y'all blowing me. Stop with the voice.
All right, check it out, man. Offset been offset for like a year now. I don't know what the fuck he doing, right? He was hitting off the chick that was hitting off all of the niggas in the gang. Look, he just got filmed at a casino by himself. First of all, he need to stop traveling places by himself. He's one of the biggest superstars to fuck out here, and I don't know why he's traveling by himself like that. The second thing I want to speak on. Now, I don't know if this guy did it or not, right? But he had his little 15 minutes of fame today when he came out that goddamn police joint, and he was loving that shit. And he wasn't. I'm sure his lawyer told him to shut the fuck up, but you know, niggas, they just gotta talk. Now, he says something that I'm starting to, as I'm getting older, not look at as being that has substance anymore. And that's the snitching thing. At the end of the day, Offset is a law-abiding citizen that pays his fucking taxes and shit and all of that. And look, you fucking shoot me, young. I'm telling the motherfucking police, young. And at the end of the day, all of that snitching shit, like, and I hope we talk about that during the Gucci shit. Look, man, these people are out there. They're fucking superstars. I just seen Offset on WWE, bro. Like, these niggas are not in the street no more. So when shit gets done to them, fuck, what other recourse do they have? Now, you can go and get your niggas to go shoot them. Guess what? Guess who's about to do probably life for that right now? Lil Durk. At the end of the day, it's like a lose-lose situation. If you don't snitch and get a nigga fucked up on some retaliation shit, now you're going to go to jail. If you do snitch and be like, look, that's the nigga that fucking shot me, man. Fuck that. Now your credibility is gone and you're fucked up in the game. So what the fuck can a nigga do? Because it's a lose-lose situation. So as I get older, as I'm having investment, as I'm, raising my children and all of this shit, I'm starting to think of that snitching shit as being just dumb as fuck. If you shoot me in the fucking ass, if you shoot me in the fucking leg, wherever you shoot me, I'm fucking talking. Done.
My bad. I was talking and so from what I'm saying though, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's just another mess situation. They talking about debt. Somebody owe somebody some money. And told him to get it back in blood. I don't know, but I don't think Offset snitched though. Because if he did, I don't think he would have got bond like that. But I could be wrong. But I just think like you said, Dutch, niggas got to stop traveling by themselves. Not to like bring it up, but you see what happened when with Takeoff went in the gambling situation where he wasn't even gambling, he was just in the wrong place, wrong time. But you know what I'm saying? Same situation, gambling, got shot. So it's like at some point you just gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? Just move right, and not to say that you expect these things to happen, but you got to be proactive so these things don't happen. They said he had security, or I guess people with him, but even still, you see, it didn't matter. But niggas just gotta move smarter and just, move a little different and just be more strategic, I should say, on point or whatever. Because I don't really know too much about what happened. I'm just going off what I seen. He got shot. They say he got shot in his ass, but yeah, niggas just gotta move a little different. That's all. That's my take.
Hi, my Winky.
What's up, y'all? But I just agree. I agree. Like he shared people around him. Like that type of thing just shouldn't be happening. And it's like that's happening a lot with artists, like just publicly getting hit like that. And was it really in the clappers? Who knows? So that's my take.
So, all right, we got a little context. You need to stop fucking gambling. For one, you know what I'm saying? Two, he probably moving around like that because the funds ain't as high as they was before. So when your pockets is heavy, you don't have heavy security. When you on a budget, you gonna have budget security. But it sounds like he going through some shit, obviously, and he out here making ill-advised decisions, and that's kind of like a consequence of I don't know if he snitched or not either, but he ain't telling too much. If Younger got out for assault, he ain't get charged with the shooting. It's just hearsay that he did it. So it could have been somebody in the camp. It could have been him and somebody in the camp taking the charge, or you know what I'm saying, had the gun or got rid of the joint, so it wasn't nothing on the scene. Bunch of different aspects to it, but like Gus said, once you reach a certain pinnacle, bro, you gotta stop playing street game. That's just like, you know what I'm saying? That's ass back, and his cousin got killed in a crap game. So I would have a disdain for gambling and craps as a whole if some shit like that happened to me. That's my team.
I think the state of hip hop today is just really, it's too much. I mean, I'm not gonna even say hip hop. I'm gonna just say rap music or rap artists or whatever. It just seems like it's a lot of violence circulating around the whole industry, the whole situation. And I was gonna say the same thing, that gambling is a very nasty addiction, and I know that's an addiction that's very, very hard to break. And sometimes you'll do anything to make more money and make it back. You'll go completely broke. You'll sit in there for hours and hours and hours. And if he did owe this man money, them young dudes on something else, I don't think that these young dudes are any different from any other generation. I just think that they don't hesitate more to do what they feel like need to be done if they've been wronged. And or whatever, even if they not right or whatever the case may be. But I just think if he got a nasty addiction and he need to go to counseling for it. And if there is anything that's going on in terms of whatever he owe people, like, I think that just takes a simple conversation. But people don't be playing about their money. People want their money. Period. So yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that he got shot. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't anywhere where he could have lost his life, but maybe he'll start to learn from this and realize that that's not how he need to be moving out here like that. So yeah, I mean, that's my take. I ain't got too much on it.
I don't got too much on it either. Normal situation in today's time is 2026. As men, we need to be able to communicate with each other and get points, make our points meet if we do have an understanding on, a disagreement on something, so where we could reach a common ground. Because, like I said, it's 2026. 9 times out of 10, if a fight happens, unless it's like with a family member, and even then, like, it's gonna probably lead to some type of shooting. And that's just what it is. The same thing in the King Von situation. Like, them scuffles, they don't end well in any situation. So like I said, as men in today's time, communication is key, because if a scuffle happens, 9 times out of 10, somebody's getting shot. That's my take.
Oh well, I didn't even know you added me back. It took forever. I don't even know what we talking about anymore.
Talking about Offset.
Okay.
Come on, Trey. Can we get a response from you? Thank you, Cookie. Stay on board, please.
All right, please lock in because I got some shit to say. Let's see.
Is anybody talking?
Okay, anyway, okay, Dutch.
See, my phone is fucking up.
I'm talking with Dutch. Dutch.
You gotta get a new phone service, baby girl.
Excuse me. Thank you, sister. Dutch. Nobody said Offset was hot. We said he was broke. That ain't had no motherfucking money.
Yeah,
Nah,
where did the whole snitching soliloquy come from? Or
Nah,
did you want to say
nah,
like,
the guy TJ, he was screaming, Offset a snitch, Offset a snitch. I was just basically talking from that point of view.
He can say whatever fuck he want. He ain't got no proof. We ain't got no paperwork. We don't talk about niggas being homeless. We got paperwork, black and white. That's what we like. Thank you.
Well, I think there's a difference between being hot and telling who the fuck.
I don't know why I wrote this down.
You guys
like
both
being hot. I think being hot.
You gotta give people a chance to either rebuttal.
Who is talking?
I was talking. I don't know why anybody else is.
I don't hear nothing. Can you hear me?
I gotta get order and respect. That's your problem.
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you, Cookie.
Can I finish talking to Dutch, please?
But I don't hear nobody else.
Is that Cookie?
You should have never added me back all late. This is why I was telling you,
What the fuck?
Here we go.
All right, come on, man.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I said okay.
You gotta leave and come back, gang.
Stay on focus, Jazz.
I was writing chicken scratch as Dutch was talking. I'm trying to read what the fuck I wrote. I wrote right here. Okay, so Dutch is hot. Got it. Dutch said he was going to do the same thing. He was going to snitch. I wrote that right here.
I don't.
What was that about? I wrote that right here. Okay, so Dutch is hot.
I will tell. Look. I'm not. First of all,
Hey, Drake made that very clear.
Said something high.
He said,
He said,
nigga,
I
I
was
think it's
reading
simple
something on the show.
let me rebut.
talking.
Let me rebut though. That's all I want to do.
Yeah,
But I did post
Hey,
your.
but you right, Dash. Fuck all that.
Let me get
Niggas
clarification.
is not like you, bro. Like,
Let me give clarification.
No, you don't need to give clarification. It's clear that you're.
Oh no, he
Yeah.
does. No, he does.
No. She said,
But somebody shot y'all. Y'all not telling. I don't
let him
understand that
rebuttal,
shit.
y'all. Let him rebuttal, please.
Oh,
All right,
sorry.
let me rebuttal.
Yeah, let us rebuttal. Let
Because
us
if I'm
rebuttal.
getting accused of
Y'all can't
something
rebuttal
that I
that.
don't
Let us
agree
rebuttal.
with, if I'm getting accused of something that I don't agree with, I should have a moment of clarification. Okay, thank you. Now, what I'm saying is this: I am not a street nigga. I come from the street. I never fucking claimed to be a gangster. I never claimed to do none of this shit. At the end of the day, that's where these people are right now. They are superstars. They
So
are
we
public.
are in agreement that we can't do anything around
Let me
you,
say,
right?
sir, please let him land.
Oh, you didn't land? I
Like,
thought
how
he
did we
landed.
even get here? I thought we supposed to be talking about Offset. What the fuck are we talking about?
Oh,
You need to stay in the
you don't even know what's going on.
Listen, bro.
Mute
You
up,
gotta listen, bro.
mute up,
You
Cookie.
get mad because your shit boosts mobile and
Mute
you
up.
come back asking where we are.
Man, she never knows what's going on.
Girl, I got T-Mobile, ho.
Okay, well,
I got T-Mobile, ho. I got T-Mobile, ho. It's like every time somebody leave and come back, this shit be crackling and dackling, bitch. I don't know what's going on.
No, your
I
Wi-Fi
can't
is
understand what's going
weak, man. You
on.
need to pay your bills.
And it's really,
Your birthday candle.
bitch, my bill's $135 paying for me, ho.
Oh, guys.
Your birthday, you mad? You the
Listen.
birthday.
Hey, ho, we all getting off kilter.
We been off topic. We been off
Very
topic.
comedic. No, you don't.
I'm trying to figure out what.
You gotta listen. Just listen.
No, we were supposed to be talking about Offset, and you added me on something late.
You're not supposed to be talking at all.
We done with that.
We are talking about Offset.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, well, I didn't get to talk because he added me back late. This is why I don't join with y'all, because y'all be acting like slow as shit.
Man, shut up and talk. You throwing me off.
Yeah, like, what you doing? You want to get your take or not?
No, I don't no more, because y'all be irritating me.
I bet. Mute her,
There we
bro.
go.
Get back to
There you
the
go.
topic.
What you talking
There
about?
fucking go. She bring up shit, make a whole fucking thing about it, and then when you say go ahead, she
And look at you. You always want to talk.
We ain't doing that. Come on, it's not the cookie show right now, bro. Let's get through this shit, bro. Please.
No, continue
Happy birthday.
clarifying
You know we
why
love
you
you.
are a rat, please.
Let's
Thank
get-
you.
No,
Yes,
I am
yeah.
not a fucking rat, because at the end of the day, if we look at the rules of quote unquote snitching, is when you're doing shit with someone else and it's a criminal nature, you're doing fucked up shit, they're doing fucked up shit, you get caught and you throw these niggas under the bus. I agree with that form of snitching not being cool. Okay. But if I fucking if I never I'm minding my motherfucking business, I'm in the goddamn casino, I'm fucking gambling my life a fucking away, which I have a right to do. Hold on. And I pay taxes. I don't fucking claim this shit. I'm not in the streets no more. I ain't doing crimes no more. And a nigga come up to me and shoot me, and the police come up to me. Who shot? That nigga shot me right there. Fuck that, man.
And so you're right.
If I recollect, I thought you said, I thought you said if I was Offset, I would tell.
No, if I was, because and that's
him
when
right
I
now.
preface-
Just said he was
that's
him.
when
He
I
said he was
preface
him. That's why I was
the
just
joint. I said
about it.
Offset has not been in the streets in years. Offset pays taxes. Offset is
Everybody take a vote. If you got shot in a casino, is you snitching? What you telling them peoples when they pull up and ask you?
I'm telling them
How we always make this about Dutch, y'all? We make this about Dutch every week. Man.
We already got your vote.
Because at the end of the day, y'all ain't hear my other side of that. I said, Lil Durk is in the motherfucking feds. I said, Lil Durk is in the fucking feds right goddamn now because he wanted to do it the street way. Guess what? Your life is gone, nigga. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna do that. I want to see my
We got
children. I
that,
want to do
Dutch.
that,
You're
and
doing
I'm minding
shit.
my
Can we
motherfucking
go to
business.
someone
If
else
some
now?
violence come to me, if I can fuck you up, I'll fuck you up. But if I'm
Hey,
shot
Dutch,
in
you
the
gotta stop
ass
falling for the
and these
bait.
My name
like,
is
yo,
Dutch,
who
you
shot
heard?
I
you?
am
Yeah.
a senior
Trey
citizen.
5
But
shot me. That
y'all
nigga
also
right
y'all
there.
called the
He
man
got the
hot and a rat.
motherfucking
Like y'all,
white
you
goddamn
can't.
shirt
Nobody
on.
called him a rat.
That
I said
nigga right
hot,
there.
and he said it.
That's
What
not
is hot?
snitching.
You
That's
a rat.
telling
Come on, man.
who
You can't tell me how to
who
synonym
fucked
this
with you
thing.
while you was minding your goddamn business, who shot your ass.
Respect.
These niggas out here acting like violence. I can be a goddamn victim. If I'm out this joint chilling and a
He said,
motherfucker
yes, I
come
can
up to
be a
me
victim.
A
and
victim in
fucking
the
shoot
sense.
me out,
Man,
fuck
come on,
that
man.
shit.
What are we talking about? Can we take a
Can I
vote,
ask one
please,
question
guys?
real quick before we move on, y'all? Can I ask one question?
Can we do our vote really quick?
Can I ask one question? Hold on, time out. One mic.
She
Is
always
it
want to
the
say
same
one
here
mic
that-
when somebody says something.
because
Because what, though? I just said, can we do a poll?
Guys.
And being hot.
That joke. Being hot is what I explained about.
That's why I
If I'm
called you
doing
hot.
something,
That's
if I'm
hot.
doing something with
You
you,
niggas is changing the rules.
if I'm doing something with you, or I'm out there and I'm trying to
If
fucking
you
be
in
a
the streets,
goddamn
and you snitch on a nigga,
neighborhood
it's
watch
time off,
nigga
that's
and
being a
shit that
snitch.
ain't got nothing to
You
do
snitch
with
on
me,
some shit that don't got
that's
nothing to do
being
with you,
hot.
nigga, that's hot.
That's being hot. I don't think me getting shot
I feel like
by
telling the police
minding my
you
own
shit is hot.
motherfucking business and saying who shot me
No
is
shade.
being hot. No, I want that nigga
LaRussell
arrested
Backlash
right
over
goddamn
having
now.
sex.
Okay, so
Yeah, good man. Thank you.
Is there anyone
Mom.
else snitching also if they got shot at the club? Anyone
I'm not
else?
even
Fuck
I'm not
that.
hypothetically
putting
speaking
myself
about
in
getting
that
shot.
Anybody?
situation.
Yes. Does
I'm not
anybody
getting
else?
shot.
Yes. That was a great
Anyone else
question.
agree?
Does
Boy, I
anybody
know you
else
didn't kick
have
me
the
the fuck
same?
out, bitch. I know
oh
you didn't kick
my
me
God.
out.
Yeah.
Stop coming in
No,
here with yourself.
dumbass.
I don't know
No.
why you do
First
that.
of
You
all,
have
no,
to
I do
literally
this
come
because
back
y'all be
because we
being
can't
weird to
hear
me
you,
every time
bro.
I come in here. That's why I don't like
We
coming in with
can't.
y'all. Y'all
Yeah,
be
We
being
can't hear
weird.
you.
What's wrong,
We
Cookie?
can't. Bro,
Trey,
if you can't hear,
bitch,
We
you
see
try to kick
all
me out.
y'all.
I don't like when people being weird to me. We're not about to
I'm
do that.
calling you
This is
out
why I
of
be
the
going
blue.
on y'all.
if
Fuck is
you
you talking
can't
about?
hear, bro.
Trey,
If you
don't play
can't
with
hear,
me. Play
you
with
have to
somebody else.
leave
I'm
and
not on
come back.
that. I'm definitely on 10. You already know how I get. Don't play with me.
Man,
Y'all
you
be trying
came
to
here to
play in
say.
my face. Bitch, don't play with me. Y'all be
Do
trying to play in my face in
you
this
want to be on
fucking
the show now,
podcast.
bro?
What
You
Fuck
want to
is
be on
y'all
the show
talking
now, gang?
about?
It's the
This is
first
why I don't be
show.
fucking
Like,
What
with
are you
y'all in the
doing?
first place. This is why I haven't joined in
I
fucking
don't
All right,
know.
weeks.
Free to
You
be
all right. We're
fucking
gonna
talking.
faggots.
holler
Y'all
at
be
you,
acting
bro.
like bitches.
We're gonna holler at you,
Fuck
bro.
we
Thank you.
We
talking
love you
about.
too. We love you too, gang.
No, you don't. Y'all be fake
We
weird as shit. What are we
all right. You
talking
want
about?
you chatting or nah? Like so we
Boy,
know.
I was trying to chat and you kicked me the fuck out, you weird bitch. And then I was
All right,
Got
we gonna
her.
holler. We
Thank
gonna holler
you.
back at
Like,
you,
what the
gang.
Yeah,
fuck?
she
Man,
was
let us get
tweaking.
up
Ooh,
out of here,
But all
wow.
man.
right, so yeah,
And I will fucking call the
Dan,
That's
authorities.
being
Dan,
hot.
don't let her back up here, son.
God damn it.
Look
Dan.
at Dutch.
Oh, wait,
That's the Dutch being hot. Anyway.
Arguing with herself.
Yeah,
Hey,
she
look
Dutch,
at
got
you
it.
a
that.
She
hey
got it
Dutch,
going.
you a
I
Girl,
will
motherfucker,
don't
Dutch.
let
call
me
the
back up.
Dutch a
authorities
motherfucker.
on the fucking cookie.
Oh my God.
Dutch a
And y'all
That's
will
character,
can't
man.
thank
say
me
much of cookie.
That's
when
not
your
even
ass
funny,
lock
dog.
the
Big
fuck up.
Spice
That's
shit.
just
You
big
ain't
too
know.
much. It's too much.
But yeah, I see how this shit get, boy.
No, young,
Offset
no.
and
On the
TJ got
real,
everybody.
I don't think you should, when you're in criminal activity with other people, go and try to save yourself. But what I'm saying is,
Don't do
if
any
I'm sitting,
criminal activity
if
with
I'm
Dutch.
look, if I'm in my house, young, and the motherfucker come in this joint, and I try to shoot the nigga, I don't get the nigga, he run, and them motherfuckers, I swear to God, young, I will call the police, say I just got robbed. That's not being hot.
That's not
That's
hot.
fucking like I'm a victim at
This
this
what
point
you
in
just said
time.
right
Yeah?
there is not hot. What you said before.
And on top of
That's what
that,
he was trying to
they say,
describe to you,
hold up,
Jazz. He's trying to break
they
down the
say,
difference between
hold up,
being
hold
hot
up.
and
Even
snitching.
with
There
the
was
snitching shit,
miscommunication on
even
my
with the
bad.
snitching shit, they say if you identify yourself as a law-abiding citizen that ain't got nothing to do with no criminal activity,
That's I respect where Dutch coming from. He basically saying I am a citizen. I'm not a
what
street
you're
nigga. I'm a
talking
victim of
is
the
not
street.
snitching to me because
Yeah,
I'm not in that
that's two
brand.
different things.
Not.
That's what he's
I'm
saying.
not in that
Underline
brand.
that. Circle. Underline.
I
Circle.
Link
pay
about to
taxes
go out.
like shit. I got whole whole job for 20 years. Like, I'll take care of my nigga. I am
That's got
not in that
responsibility.
shit.
I don't care. I love you
Okay.
if you hot or if you ain't. I love you either way.
I am not hot though. I'm protecting my
I'm
fucking.
being.
I agree with Dash though. I do think there's a difference between being hot and snitching. If you are involved in criminal activity and you
And I
throw people
agree.
under the bus and all that, that is
wild
snitching.
nigga.
But if you are a victim of a crime, if somebody shoots you or whatever, to me that is not snitching.
It's not.
To
If
me,
you in the streets, that's
you said
snitching.
to me, bitch, and I see you. No,
There's a thin line,
I just
Sheree.
said the difference between being in the
I'm a
street.
mama, honey. I
It
don't got
Yeah.
time for
it
that.
sound like if y'all lose, it's not snitching.
No,
If you in the
that's not it
streets,
at
it's
all.
not. I
That's
mean,
what
if
it
you in the
sound
streets,
like.
it
No,
is.
I don't
Yeah, if
agree
you
with
in
But like
the
if
that.
it's a
I don't
That's what
agree
it
with
situation
sound
that.
like
like to
you
me.
talking about, he's on the
That's
work every
snitching
day,
though. I
That's
don't
what
somebody
it
agree with
sound
that.
shoot,
like to
but
me.
if you
If you
like,
take the
if you,
L, you go to the police just because you took the L, you're a bitch.
nah,
Not
That's what it
only
sound
are you
like
a
to
snitch,
me.
but you're also a bitch. Like, you know what I'm
all right,
saying?
let's go to LaRussell. Let's go to LaRussell. We're gonna be here
Yeah,
all
let's
day.
go to the Russell, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm calling police. Motherfucker,
They-
shoot me.
Really,
I'm calling them.
really.
You in the right, Dutch.
Dustin sparked this joint on fire again.
We got you.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
hey, we gonna get on that Gucci shit and it's
Take
gonna
the
come right
eyes
the
on me.
fuck up.
Mo Dutch burnt, yeah.
All right, man.
I'm
LaRussell, man.
optimal
LaRussell
believe.
is LaRussell is facing major backlash over his Heaven Sent song and his lyrics, with some people praising the message. Others feel like he crossed the line. He's being too artistic. He said he's I guess a highly Christian artist, but he's really known for being genuine, authentic. He's from LA. He said that Adolf Hitler was Heaven Sent, Malcolm X. He said, well, I even think Epstein. He said a whole bunch of people was Heaven Sent, I guess, and a lot of people don't feel his sentiment, his message. I want to know from y'all how y'all feel about it. Y'all feel like that was great art and y'all rock with LaRussell and y'all understand the message he was trying to portray, or y'all feel like he crossed the line?
I'm gonna just be brief and say that people have issues with certain figures, and I think anytime anybody put out music like that and they express themselves that way, it's gonna be very polarizing. I think putting Adolf Hitler and MLK in a song, I mean, I understand, but it's like I understand. I just think that people don't. When you don't like people, you're not going to ever be able to believe that they might have came from God or whatever the hell he was trying to whatever message he was trying to put together in that sentiment. So I think that's what people got a problem with. Me personally, I would never put those figures with those figures. That's all I'm going to say about it, because yeah, like I said, that's his art and that's how he view it. And I can't say nothing either way. So that's it.
Hey, bro, I missed this one, bro.
You sure? I thought you would really jump on that.
I didn't even
I
hear
feel
the
like
question, bro. I wasn't even. I'm like he just got back
Pause.
to me.
Hey, fucking yo.
Because
I feel like
they
I feel
talking about
like
your man.
I feel like a part of it is great art on from on some Kanye type shit, because Kanye kind of pushed the needle with a lot of his opinions or perspectives. But I feel like people didn't understand what he was saying, because it wasn't like he was praising them. He was more so saying that, God created both good and evil, and humans, basically like us as people, have the free will to choose what we become at the end of the day. And he just used them as examples, and he exaggerated to the utmost extent so it can resonate. So Hitler is considered like one of the worst. Epstein is considered one of the worst. And then you got Malcolm on the other hand, who's like a goat in what he do. And so what he was doing was more so using that as like reference to say, we have good and evil. These are the different sides of it. But God created us all in a sense. I don't think he was glorifying it, saying, these people are good, these people are whatever. I think he was just more so saying, like, nigga, we all come from the same place. We all created from the same person or spirit, energy, whatever you want to put it. And at the end of the day, we all humans and we all make decisions. And the decisions more so dictate how we turn out. And people took it because of the names he chose to say or use, and they just ran with it and said, X, Y, and Z. But that's the point, I feel like, of music, is to, spark a thought, what I'm saying, trigger emotions and things like that. But I feel like he did what he's supposed to do. Is it clickbait? Could he be doing it for the reaction he got? Who's to say? But the type of artist he is, I've never seen him say anything along these lines. But I mean, it's a good conversation to have at the end of the day. But me personally, I get where he was coming from. I get what he was saying.
Yeah, I joked about this earlier. The thing is, As an artist, no one can dictate your art. You know what I mean? No one can dictate your art. You put your art out, and art is to be viewed and have opinions on it, period. And you take a step back, and whatever happens, right? Um, However, the thing is, you know what you're going to get when you do certain things. I think Kanye West understands exactly what he's going to get when he says what he says. You know, I think everybody, well, not everybody, because people just be saying shit. Now, when it comes to the spirituality part of this, I really feel that some people are fucking evil. You know, I think Hitler is a fucking evil person. Now, it goes a little deeper into the lore of this, of like 666, mark of the beast, the antichrist. I heard my man just say, you know, well, all of these people came from God. How do we fucking know that? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the devil got his warriors and God got his. So we gotta, you know, just understand what you put out into the world is that energy is going to create something, and you have to be able to handle whatever you put out. I've been doing content for 10 years, and the first 6 years I was saying some crazy shit. But I had to understand that, okay, what I say, somebody may take that and internalize it. So I switched up my delivery. I switched up a lot of things I talk about. So it ain't forced me to do it. It just had me understand that what I put out, people take different ways, and you're talking into a mic and I'm talking into a camera, and it's just me and it's just you in the booth. But when that thing get put out there, or on the stage, when that thing get put out there, it will grow its own legs, and you have to understand how to deal with it. That's it.
Whew, we were in the air for a long time on that flight. All right. Thank you so much, Dutch. And so the whole LaRussell Heaven Sent situation really comes down to one thing. I would say intent versus impact. And so I get what he was trying to say, that everyone comes from the same source, even the good and evil. And that's a deep philosophical concept. But the issue is when you mention people like Adolf Hitler, Jeffrey Epstein in the same breath as figures who fought for justice, it doesn't land as philosophy, right? It lands as disrespect to real pain. And so that's the disconnect. Artists speak from intent, but the public responds from lived experiences. So I don't think it's about silencing expression. I think it's about understanding that when you have a platform, how you say something matters just as much as what you're trying to say. Because for some people, those names aren't ideas, they're trauma that still exists in today, right? So as a poet, I feel as though people don't understand where I'm coming from sometimes, but I'm very intentional about the impact that I want to make so that I don't write philosophically offensively. Thanks.
You got something, Trey? My bad. It's your go, bro.
All right, so I want to say something real quick. Okay, so I got a question for Dutch. You hear me, Dutch? No.
Everybody went right.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, so do you think people are born evil or good, or how do you feel people are when they're born?
Wait, can you repeat, Marlon? Because you're really low.
I asked Dutch, do you believe people are born evil or good? Like, how do you feel as though people are born? Like when they're born, how you feel like y'all?
I think people now, if we're talking about on the spirituality part of things, I think what is in the text of all books is that the devil can bring on his own people. So I think people can be born with an intent, spirit intent to do evil or good. Yes.
So you don't okay, and I respect that. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. So do you believe that life or experiences plays a part in how somebody turns out?
Yeah, I do. I think it happens to where when you're born, and that's off of what I just said, right? Because it's two spectrums.
Yeah.
Now, when you're born, I think your environment, because I'm more nature and nurture. I'm more nature than nurture, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can be born a psychopath, right? And that's without feeling or empathy, sympathy, or whatever, right? Now, the family in which you're born could cultivate that to where you'll probably be um a politician or something, right? That's what you'll
But
probably
I
gravitate
think he
toward.
asking you innately. How do you think people are innately born?
No, I
No,
just
I just
answered that.
answered that.
Excuse me, y'all. Can I say something real quick?
No, Jazz, you can't. Hold on, they're talking.
No, I answered that part. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
said,
Okay.
it's,
I
it's,
ain't hear
it's
that.
two
Oh,
threads
I
to
didn't
it.
hear that answer. I ain't gonna lie.
I swear I did.
Say that again.
I don't,
He
it's a
did.
real simple answer though.
No,
So,
I did. I basically talked
so are
about the
people innately
spirituality.
born bad or good?
No, I said it. I said spirituality wise, when it comes to the devil and God, the devil has his own people. I mean, his own demons and all of that he brings through birth, and it talks about it in all text. It says
All right,
he's
so,
going to bring upon antichrist. That antichrist is not coming from God.
all right, so what's the percentage, brother?
So
What's the
what's
percentage?
your yeah?
What the fuck just happened?
Give me something tangible. Give me something like a number. Give me something.
What do you mean though?
All right, let me just rebuttal to that. Okay, so
I just
what
think
I
You
what
know
I
what I'm
because
asking,
because
Marlon? Because I'm
Hold
rebuttaling to
on,
your
y'all, real
question.
quick,
yeah,
because
because
what I wanted to say wasn't about the topic. I just wanted to say something about Cookie real quick, and I really don't mean to interrupt anybody's talk. Hold it in, because I want her to come back, but I told her to not come back on 10. Okay, so like, can we?
all right,
Back
okay,
up to
okay.
the
Y'all
host.
That's up
good?
to Trey. That's up to
Okay.
Trey though.
I'm
All
not a
right.
bitch, so I don't like that. That shit
Yeah.
don't move me. I've been
That's
called a
all I'm
bitch
gonna
a
say.
couple times
I'm
on
like,
here,
you
so
know what
I don't
I'm
really
saying?
give a fuck.
All right,
I
so
told
look,
her
so
not to
look,
come
so
back
look.
on
Nah,
Okay,
10.
so
because I want to clarify.
no,
You
hold on,
asking
time
me.
out, Dutch,
That's what I
time out,
Yeah,
wanted to
come
time
on.
say.
out, Dutch.
One mic, please.
Cause you know I don't give a fuck about that shit.
All right, so
I
look,
know.
what I'm saying is those because the way I took it is not from you, but what he said was we all created equally to some extent as far as like our spirit, right? And I feel as though when he used Malcolm and Martin and Epstein and who we say Hitler, he wasn't comparing the two. He was more so just saying you could either be this great on the good side or you could be this fucked up on the evil side. And he just took it to the extreme with the names he used. And it's certain things in each of their lives that led to them making the decisions that they made. I don't think Hitler was born Hitler or Epstein was born Epstein and Malcolm was born Malcolm and Martin was born Malcolm. Martin was born Martin. It's things that happened in their life that led them to be who they became. But based off what you said, I just took it as you said, like motherfuckers just born the way they are. Like you just came out the womb like this.
I think okay. This we're going to get deep on this. I am. Let's take homosexuality, right? Let's take homosexuality. The thing is, I don't think people are born gay because they have no sexuality as a baby. Like you don't like pussy or dick. It's just what it is. But they have the hallmarks and the biological imbalance that when they hit puberty and they start liking other
The same sex.
the same sex, that whatever they're born with, that imbalance, that most people don't have, it will gravitate towards the same sex. Now, am I saying that they're born?
They are born
gay?
with an imbalance.
It's I don't know the name of it, but it's something to where it's biological, to where when you develop into adolescence, and I'm not talking about.
You said deep, but you went to a whole nother conversation. I kind of want.
I was trying to use an analogy.
Yeah, because I want to
let me fucking talk. Yeah, like y'all get niggas 20 fucking seconds and shit. And
nah,
it's
bro,
like,
you just went like 40 seconds about like.
It was fucking 10 seconds ago.
The rapper made
and all I see is this. It's like, God damn. Let a nigga put the shit.
I'm with you. I'm listening, guys. I'm listening.
Obviously, you can't get it from the fucking 30-second thing I just said.
Oh yeah, okay, we get it.
I said on the spiritual level.
Can we give Dutch grace?
Based on the text that we have on all religions, the devil can bring up his fucking demons through people. And that's the fact.
But you're not answering the question, Grandpa. And that's why.
A nigga can be born straight up evil. If his spirit is evil and he's put into a fucking fetus and a baby, yes, he can be born evil.
Okay,
I think Hitler was one of those fucking demons.
So
if
you
we
think
talk
that
about
Hitler was just born evil?
I heard.
Yes, I think he was born evil.
I heard all of that.
Now the homosexuality
doesn't make sense.
part
How
of
did we
the
get
analogy
there?
I was.
Yeah, you lost me too.
That don't make sense.
Yes.
Niggas ain't born gay, but they born with an inability. But you can be born evil.
If you're born evil, it's not like the baby, which I was trying to get an analogy of. A baby can't say or have the wherewithal to know sexuality until they
Yes, babies are born with basic instincts. Yes.
No, that ain't basic instinct. Basic instinct is if I see something in front of me, I grab it. That's basic instinct. That sexuality does not hit until puberty, young. Until you
we define the word heaven.
So what I'm saying is,
I have it right here.
If you're born evil, young, if you have an evil fucking spirit in you, you're not gonna show that off because you're not. It's not conceptualized to you yet. But once you get older, these things will start to trigger and you will start to have these fucking natural thoughts like Hitler did. And if y'all motherfuckers read what the fuck Hitler's wife was before that and all of his decision making from age fucking 5 on your history,
niggas be doing mad drugs.
Way too smart to be comparing sexuality to anarchism or to whatever.
But you can't tell me that a baby has sexuality.
But you can't tell me a baby want to kill
evil either, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? I'm hurt. That's what I'm saying. You want to land this plane? No, I don't want to hear you land your plane crash. Cool.
Y'all literally not listening. A baby does not have sexuality, but
that's not the point.
All right, so you don't think
a baby can't be born good or
let me
evil?
ask you one more question, y'all.
It's studies that you can show to where if you see certain shit when a baby is born, that imbalance I was talking about,
right?
When they become an adolescence and they come into puberty, they will start to, that will trigger the liking the same sex.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
What I'm saying is, you're not doing evil shit at 2 and 3, but when you become when you become in puberty or adolescence, 14, 15, these things that you're born with.
We got it. We got it.
Okay. We with you. Let me ask you a question, though, Dutch. Let me ask you a question.
Because if you don't believe, how the fuck can we have Jesus? You talk about Jesus all the time about being
All right, Dutch. Let me ask you a question. All right, so look, Dutch. You on mute, Dutch. So look, you don't think for no now.
Let's go, Marlon. Let's go, Marlon. Go, Marlon. Go, Marlon.
All right, so
what I'm
trying to ask him is though. What I'm trying to ask him basically is what
he going off and he on mute.
because what he's saying, what he's saying is that from both sides, whether it's homosexuality or being a mass murderer, he's saying this is natural.
Care so much. Let Marlon talk. God damn,
so,
everybody
so based off what Dutch is saying, all of these things are just natural. Homosexuals are they just choose to be gay when they hit puberty, and mass murderers are just at the young age know to be mass murderers. So you don't think at no point like this is learned behavior, like they was taught this or they got it from somewhere, whether they seen some, it was hands-on from family members or close friends, environment. Like they just chose and woke up one day.
You asking him or you asking us? Because he can't hear you.
At this point, he ain't
ask
listening.
everybody else. Ask everybody else, Marlon, so everybody else can get some.
I want to ask Dutch, but I mean, if y'all don't mind answering neither, but
he's still going. I don't think you know he's.
I need to let him talk.
When most people get to puberty, they usually are attracted to the
brother. We
opposite
didn't hear
sex.
nothing you just said, brother.
No, we did.
I'm saying it now. When most people get to puberty, they usually are attracted to the opposite sex. What I'm saying with homosexuality is this: it is something that they're born with, that when they get to puberty and adolescence, they are going to be attracted to the same sex, and they can't do shit, and they can't do shit about it.
Learn behavior. Got it.
No, it's not learned behavior. It's not learned behavior.
What is it then?
At all, because I don't like bitches.
It's already in you. Just like a nigga.
You can't be born gay though, Dutch.
It's like
and you not born good or evil.
Yeah.
Right. This is all learned behavior.
I said you have the hallmarks of the shit that will make you.
You're not making no sense, bruh.
I'm making complete sense.
No, you're not.
How do you know about the hallmarks?
No, Dutch. I'm really listening to you open-mindedly, Dutch. But the part you're losing me is when you say it's natural.
I think it is.
What I'm saying is, do y'all believe the devil can bring upon his fucking people fucking through babies?
Okay.
Nah.
What?
I don't.
So y'all don't think he could bring on upon demons into babies to get born?
I believe all of that is just energy and is something that's put on the people. So like when you say devil, that's like evil. When you say God, it's like good. That's how I look at it. So if you doing a bunch of bullshit, negative shit, you want the devil side. If you good, positive,
and y'all not answering the question. Do you think the devil can bring people into fruition, into being born?
How about you just say all kids are God's children? They just get corrupt. Just
basically what I'm saying.
None of the religious texts does not agree with that.
But
that's
see,
basically what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Can I say this real quick though?
No, they don't agree with everybody that are born of God.
Should Sharice take her shit? Let the lady get that shit off.
I'm gonna make it quick.
We had enough, Dutch.
Let them land. So look, this one I'm gonna say about it, because, and I take this analogy from when I watch Marvel movies or anything like that. You got villains and then you got good people. You got
the heroes,
ninjas, and you got the heroes, and then you got the villains. Even the villains will think that what they're doing is right, that what they're doing is the correct way. Thanos thought he was right. So it may look evil or feel evil to us, but I think when they're doing it in their mind somewhere, that shit is right.
Too much for you to give me some
I think niggas can be born evil.
I never even.
But I don't
get what she's saying. No, she's saying it's perspective.
Yeah, it's
I never watched the movies though, so like.
Yeah, you gotta watch those anyway.
All right, so
I'm just saying, like in general, I just use it as an example. But that could be the same with Adolf Hitler or any of those people.
Y'all telling me that the Antichrist come from God?
See, I can't.
This is why I don't join this podcast.
The Antichrist don't come from God. That's that.
Yeah, Dutch, you got to let other people go, Dutch.
Are we done here? Like,
I'm done. He can go ahead.
Like y'all just don't follow.
Like I'm so over it. Hello, what's going on? What's the next topic? This is why I be going on.
I asked her to come here and relax. She been chilling, and y'all.
Like, what's next? What's the next? What's next?
Yeah. Do anybody else got something to say to that though? I just wanted to hear his.
Jesus Christ, y'all have to rebuttal.
But there's
gotta
no
let-
way that people are born. I think all that shit is learned behavior. When you
Real
Thank
life.
you see
you.
stuff,
It is.
I
So
think
Learn
Jesus
that's
behavior.
my
Christ
opinion.
learned
You
behavior.
gotta study psychology.
It
Would you
is.
say
Learn
that?
behavior,
If
bro.
you
All
put
that's
the
learned
field
behavior,
Jesus
bro.
Christ
psychology, you would
learned
know.
behavior that
I
we
don't think.
accept.
That's religion. I don't
No,
think
no,
that
not
matters.
talking religion. I say on the religion
Listen,
spectrum,
you back in some
on the
cult
I mean,
shit.
for
spiritual
me,
spectrum.
You thinking like a
What I'm
cult member.
asking is,
You
everything Jesus did was that learned behavior.
are you a cult member or what?
I would have to even I just look at things from a more neutral,
Now I ain't a
universal
Christian.
type of
I don't have
perspective.
no
I don't look at things
denomination.
from a
I'm just
religious
going based
perspective.
off of what they put out in the fucking books, and I'm speaking on that. Now I don't have no personal gain in none of this shit. What I'm asking is, we just was talking about Easter. We accept Jesus Christ to be the Lord and Savior. Do you think that that's learned behavior after he was born?
Do we have a next
What you
topic?
mean? Like what was done to him?
Yeah, let's
No,
get on.
was he
Yeah.
born?
For him just
There's
as
no
Was he
religion.
born?
There's
Boy,
no religion
Was
before
he?
you.
boy. I tell
Okay,
Listen,
you.
we're done.
you're
We're done. We're
saying,
done. We're done. I'm
I
so
ran
done.
sent
I'm
this
so
Alright,
done.
alright,
violence.
y'all.
Can
Can I
I
just
just
say
religion?
one thing?
Strong
listen,
Can I
you're
say
leadership
one
is
thing?
saying
dangerous.
that
Escalation.
you can't be born
Can I say
evil.
one thing,
Okay, hey
Dutch?
guys,
But
y'all disagree.
when
It's
it
real
comes to
crazy
Yeah,
how
we
when
Jesus
I
can
was
agree to
growing
No,
up,
disagree.
I
everybody
can't.
was like,
born
"Oh,
Dutch,
this not the
okay,
cookie
benevolent.
show.
look.
This not the cookie
People
show."
All right,
are
let's go to
Because
the
born
next
Dutch
one. Let's go
have
evil,
a
to the
his
next one.
show.
okay?
Let's go to the
It's
next
Dutch
one.
show,
But they
right?
can be
It's so
tricked
funny.
into it. So
No,
we're
it's
not about
not.
to let Dutch
It's
try to
so
turn
funny
this
to
into the
me.
Dutch show.
And it's
It's
so
not the
that's why
Dutch
we
It's
so
show.
not.
irritated with
We
Okay?
y'all.
at. Can you hear him, Cookie?
This is
And
why we so
Fuck.
people,
irritated with y'all, though,
Everybody
fam.
want the ball.
Because I
Everybody
be
can't
trying to
shoot
talk.
the ball
Dutch
at the
will not
same
be
time,
having the
gang.
floor
Like,
so much in this podcast. It irritates
Jesus
my
Christ.
exactly. And
guts.
I'm not going to talk
Pass
over
the
young people.
fucking ball. Pass
Like, come on now.
Jesus. Who want the
If
fucking
you
ball
can be
now,
born
guys?
good, why can't you be born
Oh my
evil?
God.
Let's go to the next one. Come on, let's go to the next one, Trey. Come
I
on.
mean, y'all
You
gotta stop
can't
being so
answer that
mean.
shit because you can't say that
Hold on.
Jesus wasn't born good. You're not
No,
about to say
people are
that.
not born perfect either.
No, he used to
Dutch.
kill fish and shit.
And
So
so
Jesus
they
ain't always good.
I
they
feel
go
like when
through
you're born, you're
choices.
innocent, and everything you
Listen,
do
we
after
go
that is
through
what you learn and
choices.
decisions
We
you
go
make.
through guidance
Everything is
and
about
Hold on a
decisions you
accountability.
make.
second.
So
You need
all
to
this
be.
other stuff that you're trying to go
Nobody's perfect,
into,
though.
that's your belief. We disagree to
No,
agree,
I
and
don't
we're
have
gonna
a
move on to
belief.
the next
What I'm
Oh,
topic.
saying
how
is,
about how about this, Dutch?
if
How about you,
if
Dutch?
you're
Give
saying
your one
if you're
clear, give
saying
your
that
one
you
clear
can't be
question, and we
born
just gonna big screen
evil,
it, and we
you
moving on.
you
Like we don't
you
agree
gotta
to
be
split.
saying that you can't be born good.
Something is not.
You want me? What you want me to do with this one?
I
What's
just
the
think
new one?
everybody. I don't think nobody. Honestly, I don't think nobody's born evil or good. I think we all just born
You
innocent,
can remove it.
and
That's it.
And I'll
we're
accept
That-
Hey,
that
Los, what the
because
hell you doing here,
you
man?
can't give one to
because
the
you
other
got
and take away from the other,
because
young.
look, you got people out here who have 1-year-olds and 2-year-olds, and they teach them how to curse and teach them,
That's
put
the
their middle
fact.
finger up and so they're leading them down the wrong path. So when they get older, if they stay on that, they're gonna be on a bunch of bullshit. But
And
that's still
that's
learned
why I
behavior.
said,
What's your
moving
question?
away from the spiritual shit,
Yeah.
I look at nature
Right.
as how with environment you grew up in. That's what
Right.
I actually believe. But
Right.
when it comes
There we
to
go.
spirituality and what the books say, if you can be born good and benevolent, you can definitely be born evil. Now, if you're saying that you can't be born evil, you got to be saying you can't be born good.
You ain't born either one.
Yeah, you
Just
born
born.
innocent. I believe you
So
born
what
Nah,
I'm
nah,
innocent.
nah,
saying is,
nah, nah,
okay,
nah.
A
That's
pure
not
Oh,
that.
hold
what
Dutch,
was
Dutch,
Jesus?
Dutch.
I
All
feel
right,
that,
look, I
Dutch.
like that.
What was
You're
You gotta,
born
Jesus?
with
hold
the
on,
Where
Dutch.
potential.
from
Nah,
too?
I
You're
feel
just
that.
born
I
with
feel
the
that, though.
potential to be good or the potential to be
I feel
evil.
that.
And we go with it.
The logic, man. Logic, young.
All right, look. Dutch, you about to ask that. You got him going. Ask this simple questions. I'm a big screen it, and we gonna keep it moving. Jesus fucking Christ. You got a simple
Nah, that was
question.
a good point, though. Some
Wait, hold
people
on.
born
Can I
good,
hear the
some people
question?
born bad.
Let him just summarize it in the question.
Can I hear the question clearly, please?
Because he was making a statement, but I want him to, summarize it in the question so y'all can actually rebuttal. Say it for us one time, the good or bad.
Talk, Dutch.
If you believe that Jesus Christ was born benevolent and he came from God, that means you think people can be born good because he was a person, and he did not understand who he was until a certain age. Now, what I'm saying is, based on the books, it's not my beliefs. I'm just observing what I see. Now, based on what I see, you can definitely be born evil because we have something called the Antichrist, and that Antichrist comes straight from the devil. So if you're telling me that you don't think that that can exist, you can't think that exists because they're the same thing. A person being born innately this way. Now, what I believe is a person is just born and their surroundings and their environment shapes who they are and the decisions that they're going to make. Now, when you talk about psychopaths being born, they are born again with a chemical imbalance to where they don't feel certain shit. So at the end of the day, their environment will shape who they will actually be. My position is this: if we're talking from a spiritual realm, and when it comes to the text of eons since the beginning of time, each text, it looks like Hitler, and I'm telling you, I don't believe this from my personal view, just from reading the text. Hitler could be a soldier for the fucking devil, with everything he did. Now, the thing is,
I thought
what
you was
I
asking a question,
believe
brother.
is straight up just environment. Now, my question would be this: do you think someone can be born innately evil or good? That's it.
Yeah, and I still stand on what I said. I think when you're born, you're not born innately either one. I believe more in what you were speaking about when it came to like nature versus nurture in any child, baby, whatever. I think that does have more of an impact and influence on how a child will grow up and how they will be. And even still in the context of what we clarify as evil or what we deem as evil, that is subjective too, because I don't think it has anything to do with, and this is my opinion, not religion, none of that. I think it's more so on that nature versus nurture spectrum when we're talking about how you're being raised, how you're being treated in your home, and then being able to analyze how a child is behaving themselves, because a lot of times that stuff kind of shows up when they 4, 5, 6. You can, like, it shows up. You know, if you're really paying attention, you can really see it for yourself. But I just think that even in context of that being good and evil, all that shit is subjective. Like I said, Adolf Hitler thought what he was doing was right. And a lot of these people that we deem as evil in history or whatever feel like what they were doing is right. So like I said, it's just a lot of ways that you can look at it, even down to the sexuality comments and stuff like that. I believe all of that is learned behavior and behavior that people want to explore. And if they explore it, they decided they like it, then that's what they want to do, then cool. So that's all I got.
Yeah, the best things he did say out of that was when he was saying the chemical imbalance, to where, because it is a fact that some serial killers, they just didn't feel anything. They didn't have no conscience. They didn't have like no, like that. Just leave it at that. They didn't have no conscience. So when they was killing or doing what they was doing, it was no feeling to it. They didn't lose no sleep over what they was doing. I get that. So I agree with that. And then even too with him saying the nature, that's my stance too. I just believe it's all learned behavior based on your environment. So I agree with that aspect of it. But as far as being born innately, like they are born knowing they're going to turn out this way, nah. But I get where he coming from, and I understand where he coming from. So yeah, it makes sense for sure. But I just think we all born innocent children, and then like he said, nature leads to certain things. But the chemical imbalance definitely makes sense, because that's a fact that ties into a lot of these serial killers and people that did choose to do a lot of the stuff they did. So I agree with that part of it.
All right, I'm gonna try to summarize my take. I wrote down my little notes. No one is born evil or perfect. We're born with tendencies. Some kids are more reactive, some more calm, but that's your temperament and not your morality. So I believe that your life is what shapes those traits. And you're raised with those experiences and what you survive. So what people call evil is often learned behavior, pain, survival mode, and that was it was never guided or healed, right? So the real issue isn't who's born bad, it's what environment that's creating the outcomes we judge later. You feel me?
Okay, my bad, y'all. Then, so I wrote a couple things down. I don't want to be too long winded. And I wrote this fucking chicken scratch. Somebody said somebody about being born innocent, and the question, I think a couple people said that, and I had a question about that. Maybe we could talk about that when we go back full screen. Like, when y'all say born innocent, do we mean like I'm gonna wait till we go back full screen. But what we talk about, I think Dutch said something about like when you born, you know what I'm saying, you're innocent, but then you're a product of your environment and how you come up. Personally, I know how that is, and being born and growing up in an environment that I was taken out of, you know what I'm saying, and I had the experience to I had a lot of other experiences that people in the environment that I had to come back home to didn't get. So I feel like I know that it definitely is, your environment is a huge factor, and actually being like, a lot of us are going to be a product of environment. There's very few people who really just like are disgusted by the environment and really just want so much out. Like, a lot of us love where we from. We love, like, you know what I'm saying, even though we went through the struggle and all that shit. Like, so I feel like that's that difference right there. You either like are disgusted by the way you came up and you just want so far away from it, or you know what I'm saying, you are a product of your environment and you love where you came from and you take the best from it and try to make the best of yourself from it. So like, I feel like that might be the thing that where we was like kind of hitting heads right there in that like weird little spot. It's other shit right here I wrote. I can't read it. I just fucking chicken scratch at this point. But that's really the one thing I wanted to say. That's it.
I can't hear nothing. Can somebody hear me?
I
Yeah,
can
we can hear you.
Okay, great. I got one question. Was this topic Dutch topic, or this was just overall just
It's
conversation
not
y'all was
that
having?
topic at
Because
all.
I just been in and out.
It's not. It's not that topic. I
So
promise.
now we was talking about the LaRussell song called Heaven Sent. And in the song, he basically was saying how God made everybody. He made Hitler, he made Epstein, and he made Malcolm X and Martin. And we just had a take on it that led to that.
Oh, okay. Um, I'm a Christian, so I don't know. Like, I get where Dutch is coming from, but I just don't fully agree all the way. It's like, I know I get what you're saying, but I don't agree fully, because it's like uh, it, it's kind of hard, like, because some kids are evil, like, but not babies though. A baby can't be evil, like, no child, no baby. A child, yes, some children are evil as fuck. I work in school, some kids are evil. They some evil little motherfuckers, but I don't know where they get it from. Maybe it's the parents. The kids just be off, but you can't be born evil. I don't.
Okay now.
See, that's the devil trying, that's the devil trying
Stop.
to
Stop it.
not
Dutch,
get it the fuck
stop.
out. You know
Stop.
what I'm saying? Devil like,
Dutch,
hold on, she's about
stop.
to tell my whole
Dutch,
shit. Let me
please stop.
I have to get it going.
Please.
I'm sorry, somebody called me. God fucking damn it.
Okay.
But listen.
That shit might be
What
on
I
your
was saying was, I do agree with you saying, Dutch, but I don't just think children are born evil. Like, you have to, they develop the evilness. Like, yes, Satan do take over their body, I feel like, once they're born, because that's what he does, because I feel like we're living in hell. But God blesses you with a child. They don't come out evil. They become evil fucking with this world. That's all.
I actually agree with you.
So I'm not
I
gonna.
agree with
I
that.
agree.
I
I
agree.
agree with you,
Hallelujah.
but not
What
for
are you
them.
doing? God is good.
Hey Dutch,
right.
you's a funny
Thank you.
motherfucker, young. I ain't
All
gonna lie to
right.
you, Dutch. You's a funny
Hallelujah.
motherfucker, young.
God is
Nah, I agree with her
God is
because,
good every
like I told
time.
y'all,
Boy.
He come through every
my
time.
comments. See,
At least
philosophy.
somebody caught it, Marlon.
This is philosophy. This is philosophy. I'm a philosopher. At the end of the day, if we're talking about
Oh,
something, I pull myself out of it and I go on a data. Now, the data shows that a person can be born evil. Now, when we're talking about the song and we're talking about what he's saying, he is a spiritual person that's singing. So at the end of the day, I'm talking from the spiritual part of the data. Now, that's outside of me. I'm observing it and I'm giving my opinion on what that says, and I'm conveying a message that your book says or anybody book says. Now, when we're talking about me personally, I do think that it is nature. It is literally nature. We can see it in that data. At the end of the day, if Epstein was raised in a manner of respect, morals, values, codes, whatever, he wouldn't be who he is because he didn't just fuck little girls. What he did was he was a scammer as well. And he learned that shit from someone. So that's why I was saying it's two different spectrums. If I'm talking from a spiritual realm, being a philosopher, I'm going to put myself in what I see and what I know and the research that I have. Now, if we're talking from a human personal thing, anecdotal evidence, my life, whatever, I'm going to say that it is absolutely nature.
Alrighty then.
So it took for me to talk for you to finally agree to something. What's the
Oh,
next topic?
See, when I'm on
All
a
right, next topic,
fucking
next topic, next
side,
topic, next topic.
he
Let's go, let's go.
fucking
I think
still
everybody
got
said the same thing.
shit.
We really did just in our own way. We all
Yeah,
said
everyone
Dutch
said the same thing.
Damn,
That
bro.
was
Dutch
kind of my
really,
point to you, Dutch, earlier was I understood what you said, but when you fly around too long, you're gonna lose them, brother. So it was
yeah.
like I was trying to get you
Sometimes,
to just
like
And you be contradicting your argument, bruh.
what did I contradict?
No, it don't even matter. It
no,
don't
Hey,
even
no,
I'm
matter.
not
no,
about
no,
to
No,
go
I'm
no.
back
just
to
saying.
that, but
Let's
uh
go to the
you
I
be
next
mean,
one.
because
contradicting
When
your
the
argument.
claims
I'll be
come, you need
I'm
proof.
not gonna lie. And I'm
You
gonna
need
lie, being
proof.
honey. You could have
All right, what
asked
did
them
y'all
what they
think I said?
I'm being
I
honey with
just
you, bro.
need, I
From
need
the
a
get
break.
go,
Ask them.
when my man Marlon asked me the question when
You
I was
rate
off
you.
camera, I said it's two spectrums I'm gonna talk from. And I'm
Right,
gonna talk from the spiritual spectrum and I'm
right.
gonna talk from my personal
Everybody ain't hear
spectrum.
that though, brother.
Y'all took the
I
personal
heard
and just
that.
threw it the
I heard
fuck
him say that
away,
too.
and y'all just focused on the spiritual. And I'm telling you, this shit is what y'all
Yeah,
books
but
say.
that's what you
Nah, but
didn't
I ain't
Hey,
gonna lie,
do.
Dutch. The
Marlon,
You
you
only
been
also,
part,
this
bro,
is like
Dutch, you
40
also
something
Is
didn't
you
minutes.
ask
cool,
none of
Dutch?
these people, bro. You also didn't ask none of these people what's
Are
their
you cool?
religious or spiritual beliefs. You just
I was
start
talking about
projecting that
the
onto
books. I'm
everybody.
just talking about the in general books that's out
I
there, the
don't think so.
Quran,
But
all of that, the
but you have to
Bible,
understand
everything.
the who?
everybody, they all having different rebuttals because everybody believe different things.
But what I'm saying is I'm not talking about them specifically. I'm just talking about the books and data that is out there. And I was
All right,
speaking
fuck them
from an
books, fuck the data. What's
observational
next,
point of
man?
view.
Fuck them books, fuck the
Yeah,
data.
yeah.
What's
Let's go to
next?
the next one.
I
Next one. Let's go to
with you.
Iran.
But
But in order
yeah,
for to make it a
that's,
good combo, we
Run.
have to go back and forth, take
that's
turn,
what
y'all.
that was the
But Dutch, I want to
clarification.
say this though to end it off though. One thing I will give you, Dutch, is and this not to like to the topic or nothing, but I just want to say
Fucking
one thing I
Christ.
give you though, bro, is you know how to spark a conversation and get everybody going, and we get like in debt and we
Yeah,
keep it
you
going.
raised
So
bait.
I give you that. I fuck with that. I fuck
Yeah,
with
because
that.
you baited them. I
Marley,
ain't
shut
gonna
I
lie.
do. I
up.
do.
And you
But
baited
that's it.
with
Let's go to the next one.
with that one. The nature and neutral, I think they would be able to, that would have been a good meal for them. Up next is bipartisan breakdown, man. Trump, man, declares a vicious threat to Iran, man. Them boys is due up by 8 p.m. or you know what I'm saying? He said shit getting slim. All right. As of now, tensions in Iran continue to escalate with Trump issuing an ultimatum and declaring that they need to, basically get down or lay down by 8 p.m. or he gonna blow up their whole civilization. That word just beat the shit out of me. But so I want to know from y'all how y'all feel about that. How y'all feel about Trump and the way he going and the escalation of pressure with Iran? Do y'all feel like that's strong leadership, or do y'all feel like he's taking us to a potential World War III? Let all my crybabies go first.
That was real funny. But I appreciate me letting go first. Anyways. With the Donald Trump, I feel like we all are gonna die. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm sorry, but we just need an escape plan to get the fuck away from here because I don't know what this man's doing. Rich people be having their own schemes and plots, and we don't be knowing everything that goes on behind closed doors. So I don't know what this man got planned with what he's doing. Like whatever he got going on, I don't want to be a part of nothing. I'm scared to even live in this city, in this world with him being my president. I just realized we have 3 more years left of him. I did not know that. I thought it was at least 2 left. He's gonna kill us. I think I'm gonna die. I'm sorry. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's putting out government, everybody into shame, like no funny. And they let him do whatever the fuck he want. It's disgraceful. Somebody need to stop him. And he's y'all just get me off here before I cry.
My second spaz, my second spaz out the my second spaz out the night. Come on. I'm gonna say my OG.
Oh shit.
I'm fucking pissy.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I had a whole fucking thing. I'm back on track. Now, check it. Franklin Delano Roosevelt said something after Pearl Harbor. And that's when basically they brought America into World War II. And look, history always repeats itself when we don't learn from it. The tack that he used was a bomb ass speech that you probably heard. And when he said, all we need to fear is fear itself. And literally the next month, he dropped the whole nuke on Hiroshima. See, the thing with Trump today, what surprised me was how he's so, don't surprise me because it's Trump, but it did a little bit when he said, a whole civilization may die tonight. Do you think that that's the only president that thought that? That's why I brought up the FDR. The thing was, presidents don't actually say this shit and put it out to the people. Trump says it. We say it all the time behind the scenes in these war rooms. The thing was, Trump is just saying it, and that really surprised me how he just can say this shit. But we learned a long time ago that no sitting president before or after will ever do a day in prison. So to Cookie's point, no one is going to stop him because that's not how it's set up. Nixon did not go to fucking prison after Watergate, but everybody who he sent into that hotel, they went to prison. The thing is, Trump got fucking convicted on like 24 charges of felonies. He didn't go to prison because it will never happen. That's the way our country is set up. But for him to say that and put it to the public, that has nuts. Like he and I think he knows that nothing can be done. Now, other presidents had tact where they're not going to tell you what they're going to do. They're just going to do it, but they're not going to say it. And for Trump to say this shit, I think he's with the Trump administration and his whole presidency is teaching me is this, that he is setting a precedence to where future presidents after him are going to be able to say this shit
and not have no recourse for it. So I don't know if it's a good thing. I don't know if it's a bad thing. What I'm saying is I'm with Cookie again. That shit is going to bring us our fucking demise because Rome imploded. It was the biggest thing ever, but the shit got completely demolished to where we just look at these ruins. That's going to be America in about 200 years.
All right, thank you, Cookie Dutch. No, I do not believe we're all gonna die. Okay. However, I don't believe Donald Trump is the best leader. His confidence is good, I guess, for people to build their confidence, and but the dominance and fearlessness has shaped the leadership to harm. And so he has a lot of evil tendencies that makes it hard for us to believe where we're going. And so I'm just waiting for him to die. He's old. He's gonna have natural life causes, but I'm not gonna agree to thinking that his power and his like evil tendencies and his power driven ways are gonna put our country any worse than the previous presidents. I mean, we've gone through this. History repeats itself. If it's World War III, we got to know what we did in the previous wars to have the resources for our community and society to not go through it again with Trump. So I land.
We talking about Trump and Iran, right? Did I write something down? I hate Trump. He's a bitch. I feel. Wait, hold on. Come on, because I just wrote exactly what I wanted to say and I fucking forgot it. I don't like when y'all do that to me and take me too long to get it. Hold on. Dang! I thought I wrote it down, but I lost my paper. It's all the chicken scratch. Trump, Iran. I think we know. I think the most part that I'm really to just kind of paraphrase probably what I was gonna say. The most part that I'm really just kind of upset about is that we know what the fuck he's doing this shit for, and I just think it's kind of gross, and like I don't like bullies, and I feel like we're like bullying these people. It is just like we know what the fuck we can do. We know what we got. Like, you know what I'm saying? Iran could pop that shit like, oh yeah, we got this shit that we ain't use and shit like that. Like, come on. Like, if it's anything that I am proud of, is like to be here as America in this time right now, because like they can't fuck with us, nigga. Like, no shit. Like, it's never gonna come over here, and that might be like not cool to say out loud, but I don't give a fuck. Like, no shit. I pay taxes, and yeah, we safe on this side. No shit. I don't fuck with Trump. Fuck him. That's it. Thank you.
For me, I just think I'd rather a president tell us exactly what is going on. And I mean, I think whether how he put it may not be the best in some people's eyes, but I think that I appreciate the transparency, to be honest with you. And I think that a lot of stuff that's going on now in Iran, I know that a lot of it is going on based off of like I guess the suspicion around nuclear weapons and missiles and all these different things. And I know like just maybe like 20 minutes ago that he ordered a ceasefire for 2 weeks. So they not gonna do nothing right now. But in 2 weeks, if they can't reach that motherfucking deal, then it's gonna be a problem. So I think everything the way he go about it is just it's extreme, but I do see that these people bow down to him and he get his way usually when it's the end of it, you know what I'm saying? And I do think that the US ends up benefiting from a lot of that stuff, whether it's, right or wrong. I mean, no, you shouldn't be threatening like innocent people and stuff like that, but that's what these people do. So I just think that it's all about them trying to resolve this conflict, but they not really, Iran don't be rocking, so it be taking them a minute. But I guess once they realized that Trump wasn't playing about that shit, I guess now they're willing to come to some type of negotiation about these nuclear weapons and oil and just all the same shit that they argue about all the time. So that's kind of my take on it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know, honestly. I just feel like all this, and just me just going with what I think. This ain't nothing I've read or nothing like that, but a part of me just believe all this is coordinated and they got a bigger plan, whatever that is. You see, they pushing these electric cars and all this is gas prices going up, and I feel like it's a plot, but who knows what's gonna happen? I don't think we all gonna die. Fear has always been a way they get what they want. They try to implement fear, and that's kind of what get people to move how they want them to move. But at the same time, I don't. Like I said, I haven't been paying too much attention to it. I don't really know what's going on. I mean, and I really don't take heed too much to what the news say, because I mean, that's controlled to some extent too. So I believe a lot of that be partly or part of what's going on, but not all of it. They tell you what they want you to know, not what you need to know. You got to really do your own research, and I ain't do that. But I feel like it's coordinated to some extent, and you got some people that's going to benefit from it, and those are the people who I feel at the end of the day got their own agenda, and us as just like citizens or individuals or whatever. We just got to take however this go out, however this play out. We just got to deal with however it go. We can't really make nothing shake or do nothing. But yeah, it's just Trump being Trump at the end of the day. Just Trump being Trump. I don't think there's anything at this point he really can do to surprise me personally. It's just Trump. That's my take. That's the most I can say.
Fuck Trump.
I want to speak on something real quick.
My
I
fault.
just want to say something that I heard a through line from me on. Y'all sit up here and say that look, Jazz getting her shit ready. But anyway, before this shit, y'all sitting up here saying that I don't think nothing's gonna happen. Let me tell y'all something. I'm old enough. I was 17 when 9/11 happened. And before 9/11, from Pearl Harbor to 9/11,
Pop, keep eyes on him. That's some old ass shit.
America never thought that anything will fucking happen to us. And then on that fucking day, I guarantee we got a rude fuck awakening. And we are almost 25 fucking years, 26 years away from that shit right now. 25. And we've established this new type of defense, right? And on top of that, we just become so fucking emboldened of we the top power. We are the top power. And we was the top power before 9/11. At the end of the day, man, motherfuckers can get touched. We all know that. Motherfuckers can get touched. These motherfuckers in the Middle East and in Europe and in Africa, they are smart as well. And they will figure it out. So I am on Cookie's side. And now I'm not saying it's gonna happen in my lifetime, but eventually, somebody is gonna touch us again. And it's going to be way bigger than 9/11. So if we just sleeping, talking about ain't shit really going to happen to us, keep on fucking thinking that, and we going to
How are
fuck
you
around.
preparing, Dutch?
I mean, the same way they hit the what is that? The
You
World
ain't
Trade Center,
prepared. Hold up. You ain't prepared
the
for no.
Pentagon.
You fucking prepared for 9/11. No one was prepared for
No,
9/11.
what I'm saying is,
Why are
And
you
now
so
look, I was
upset,
saying-
Dutch?
Look,
He just
young,
passionate.
instead of you yelling on here, saying how you know the
it ain't about
future.
being prepared.
Everything's gonna happen.
No,
And
it ain't
I
about
know that
being
it's not in my
prepared, young.
We can't
You
I
sound bad when everybody
remember
talking
that
at the same
shit.
time.
No. I remember that shit, and
Dutch,
we
are
wasn't
you
prepared.
addressing me or
You can't
no?
be prepared for
We
some
can't
shit
hear
like
y'all.
that. You
Dutch,
can't.
are you addressing me or no?
No, I'm just addressing the term "ain't shit gonna happen to us."
No
I'm
one
the
said
one who
that.
said
Well,
that.
it's just people that would argue that.
No, a lot of Marley.
Hey, Dutch. Allegedly at 9/11, the shit you're saying, allegedly ain't shit happened to us then either.
I
That was an
didn't say
inside job.
All right,
Allegedly.
if we
Right.
going,
Allegedly,
I'm not talking about
allegedly,
the
brother.
conspiracy
I'm not
part.
saying
I'm
nothing.
talking about the 4,000
Good
motherfuckers
luck
who
doing it
All we
again.
talk
died.
about is
We don't know
conspiracies on this
middle east was
motherfucker.
Good luck
truly
doing it
But
responsible
again.
what
for
I'm
that.
saying is these real people that died, young,
I'm
and
gonna say,
them
didn't people
planes.
lose their
Hold up,
life in
hold up, hold up.
9/11?
What I'm
What you mean
saying is
nothing
Absolutely,
didn't
but
happen
we
to us?
them planes
People
actually
lost
went
their
into them fucking
family.
buildings,
What are
young.
you? What are
I
you?
said,
you never saw a plane hit the Pentagon though.
They
Oh my
can't come
god.
drop
I'll leave it
bombs on
alone for
us.
I
today.
said,
Bombs on it.
man,
That's
You
not
said
bro,
the
real.
plane
niggas,
never hit the
niggas losing
Pentagon.
their
Yeah.
family right now. Like, y'all,
bruh,
Well, it
bruh.
hit them
it
damn
ain't
Now
Twin
we
no way
Towers.
niggas
Shit, I
ain't
bruh,
know
I
died.
that.
don't care
People
who
arguing
did
is
it.
a
I
mystery.
don't care
But I'll
who
leave
did
it
it.
alone
We
about now.
got
But
Only proof I got is
touched.
them Twin Towers
You know
there.
what I hate?
We
I
got
hate when people
okay,
say
touched.
Dutch.
Y'all
things
I'm
really,
not
that
gonna
y'all
do
are
that.
really,
I'm not
and
trying to
they're not
upset you on
true.
Dutch. I
I
like
can't
really
hear
Dutch.
nobody. Hey
I
guys, I
don't
can't
hear
hear nobody
anybody
when everybody
talking.
talking.
Everybody yapping.
we got touched.
But we don't know
What?
if that outside force was the one that did it.
I
This is
don't
what
care
I'm
who
saying.
Right.
did it. They made
I
it
just said
seem like
allegedly,
the
bro.
motherfuckers did it. We
Guys,
got
don't
Uh,
talk
touched.
about them.
And guess who they gonna use? Guess who they gonna use
Anyway.
for this time? Inside people.
Okay, thank you. So, what are
That's
you doing to
different.
prepare though? What I
I
want to
can't
know
do
is, hold on,
shit,
let me
young.
finish without you starting to yell, okay? And I
Okay,
want
all
2
right, let me
minutes.
ask you
Getting
this.
No,
him
the
What
mad.
mic's
can
up.
you
I
do?
want 2
What
minutes. This
can
is
you
Dutch,
do?
let
without.
her talk, Dutch.
That's what you
God
about to.
Okay,
damn.
What
thank
We
you.
don't
can
let
you do?
nobody talk, Duchess. Please.
Exactly. This is not the Dutch show, and I will repeat it again. This is
Come
the
on
site.
now.
All
Bro,
Let's
right.
come
it's
on.
okay.
So, with that being said, Dutch, what are you doing to prepare for this new World War III? Are you, besides yelling on the Sice Room, are you building a pantry? Are you getting your ammo gathered? Are you
Besides yelling on the
preparing your
side.
children? Like, what are some preparation
No.
tools and
Is
accommodations
she
that
gonna allow
you
me to
have
answer?
from history, since knowing that? Because I remember when 9/11 happened, right? And so as an adult now, there's things that I was able to see, like, okay, we're coming up on a World War III, like we need radios, the cell phone towers may collapse. What are some things you're doing?
You can't do shit. And when it comes to us as civilization, just like Trump said, their whole civilization is going to be fucking gone. At the end of the day, these motherfuckers, if he wanted to drop a nuke on them right now, no one over there can do shit. At the end of the day, when FDR dropped that nuke on fucking Hiroshima, guess what? No one can do shit. This is the society and the reality we live in, shorty. Ain't nothing I can do with my family. If they put a nuke on America, the East Coast, I'm dead. Ain't shit I can do in that case. I'm going to ask you the question. What can you do?
Thank you so much. And so, does anyone else want to answer before I give a directive response to Dutch? I don't want
I
to
was about
take.
to say, I don't think a nuclear bomb can come this far over here.
I'm sorry, what?
There you go.
A nuclear bomb, I don't think it could reach that far over here from where they're at.
Yeah,
Unless
they
they, unless they probably fly a plane over here and drop it. But I mean, if they let,
Can't
I don't
fuck
know if
with
they're gonna let
us.
them get that
I
far.
think that's how it will
They
happen.
can't fuck with us more than we can fuck with them. That's what I'm gonna say. And I don't give a fuck with y'all. Like, no shade.
Okay.
They did
Trump
9/11.
just need to listen. Trump just better be careful.
Y'all talk shit about Obama and all the shit Obama did and all the people Obama killed and all the shit like that. Let's talk about it. They didn't touch us nowhere near as
The
close.
last people they want to help them is Asia, cause I'm definitely getting the fuck
Somebody
from over
did
under here.
the motherfucking killing ass American on me.
I
What if
can't.
the Asian people help them? Is y'all gonna run then?
Azira, can you answer my question?
Baby, I'm definitely getting
Oh,
skedaddled.
yeah. I was letting the rest of the panel talk. I don't just, talk,
Well, it was
talk,
a direct
talk.
question to you.
So, yeah, sure. We can talk now. All right. Great. So, community networks.
Yes, be
Having
good.
a trusted network is important. Neighbors, local groups, activists, mutual aid communities have a really strong network in that capacity. Sharing those skills and resources so that we have ability to survive in
He over
isolation.
here spanking Dutch. He got shit.
We have safe locations that we're
Man,
going to
hold
meet
the
up.
fuck up. No, I'm going to fucking interrupt.
Oh,
I'm
no, you're
talking
not.
about what
No,
you
you're
gonna
not. No,
do.
you're not. You're gonna
What
let
will
me
you
finish,
do
and you're
if
gonna
a
stop
nuclear
letting
bomb
Dutchie,
men
please,
menopause
Dutch,
lead
please,
you.
Dutch,
Okay,
please.
I need you to have
hit
self
you?
Y'all better
control.
leave my Uncle
I
Dutch
know
alone,
men
man.
menopause is
I'm
Damn.
tough.
talking about some community
No. I
outreach.
know men menopause is
Cookie,
hard.
why you say
Bomb
that,
hit
Mo?
I'm gonna let you.
Damn.
bomb hit this joint, you done. All your
You're
Damn.
gonna let
community
me finish.
outreach shit is done. You are dead,
He need
You're
his
shorty.
over
own
there
Hey,
real
he,
already
hey,
tired,
bro.
bro.
He
All the
doing the
fuck
Do
out
most.
not
here
be like
talking
this,
about
man.
talking
Please.
about some grassroots shit.
This
Your
is
Dutch,
ass
crash
will
out.
be
I
done.
can't
please.
breathe.
The nuke,
I
if
feel
the
I
nuke
can't
hit this
breathe.
joint, shorty,
Y'all better let Dutch
Go
cook.
ahead, keep crashing
we
out.
ain't even gonna know. You gonna be out there getting signatures and shit while these niggas
No one
dropping
said that.
bombs on
And you're
us.
so
God,
You talking
rude
about some
and
these
old.
they not
And
dropping
motherfuckers
you
no
should have been
bombs
able
on
to
this
hear
school.
me.
I'm telling you
But
down.
that.
you just like to
Come
crash
on,
out.
I
shorty.
agree with Jazz. They
Go
not
drink
dropping
some water,
bombs on
Dutch.
this school. Period.
Man,
Go
come
drink some
on,
water, mute
young.
your mic,
Period.
and listen, okay? You have a really problem crashing out. I don't know if you go to therapy. You should call one. I don't know if you have health insurance, but this is
My
not your
therapist's
therapy.
name is
No.
Michael
This is not your
Whitewood.
therapy. I don't
He's a
care.
great
Call
man.
him. But what you're not going to do
He
is
said, "Do you
you
got health insurance?"
yeah, if you because
My
you're not going to keep
therapist,
Y'all
doing
his
this.
cutting
name
up
I'm,
this
I'm
food bad
Michael
respecting
tonight.
my elders. I was taught to
Whitewood. My
respect my elders,
therapist, his
but
name
when
is
my elders are
Michael
rude
All right,
to
come on, y'all. Let's
me
take turns, man.
Whitewood.
Let's take
He
turns so we
and
can get to this
ask me
Gucci Pooh
directive
Shiesty.
Not
questions
for real.
and then they think
he
their
is
old asses
the
is going
Come
to
on, y'all. Come on,
rudely
come on, come on, come
interrupt
on.
me,
my
I'm not
therapist is the
rocking.
shit.
Dutch, I be telling you, you be rude, man. You gotta stop talking over
Nah,
people,
cause she
man.
Hey,
talking
Mo,
about some
you done got
ground root
triggered
shit.
tonight, honey. You
Now
gonna
No,
have
we
to
talking
talk to
about
me
and
about
this
that.
is
bombs.
your
Shorty, we talking
problem.
about
And then she
You know,
talking to you so
I
mellow and nice.
I would appreciate if your old ass had got some resources at this age.
Feel sad for
Don't be
me.
mad at me because
Here
I'm
it go.
33 and I
See,
got
when they can't,
resources.
She
when
said
they
your
can't
Are
old
you
win
man.
okay?
the
Are
argument,
you
they
cool?
go to the goddamn age.
Dutch like 45.
Yeah,
I'm
like you're too
42.
old to be yelling at
That's why I called
12:24
him Uncle
a.m.
Dutch.
God
Hey,
damn.
Mo, I can't
I
You
make
fucking
it
know?
Man,
look
leave
breathe,
good.
Uncle Dutch
Yo.
bro.
alone,
And
Mo.
so this is why therapy is important for our
I
black
answer
men.
you ain't answering the question. You
You
talking about
wouldn't
ground
let
root
me.
and
You
shit.
Five,
you you
please.
crashed out and rudely
Five,
interrupted
please.
me.
Five,
Now, the health
Literally.
insurance thing was a
In
jab
the
us
middle
hour.
of
Come
my
on.
Yeah, that
response.
was crazy.
I am with
five,
Cigna Health Insurance and they the
Look, now he got talking about his therapy. Oh yeah, we
No,
wrapping it.
and
We
and
love
my
y'all, man.
therapist's name is Michael
No. Hey, we
Whitewood.
wrapping this, y'all. We
Nah,
wrapping
let
this,
her get
man.
her shit off.
On to the Sice report, man. We're gonna talk about this Gucci man, Pooh Shiesty, BIG30 allegations. All right. Reports are circulating that Gucci man was allegedly kidnapped. Oh, damn, who big throat ass is that? All right. Reports are circulating that Gucci man was allegedly kidnapped and robbed in connection with a contract dispute with Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty's dad, and apparently BIG30 was also there. Now a lot of details ain't too concerned. I mean confirmed, but a lot of people got a lot of speculations and adding a whole lot of extra details and contract disputes they had with Gucci and other, business disputes they had with Gucci. And I want to know from y'all how y'all look at this situation, man. They saying Gucci hot. They saying he put the Drake on Gucci, made him sign some papers. Cameraman and a security man was allegedly there. So I want to know from the panel, man, whose side y'all on, man? Y'all with Pooh Shiesty or is y'all with Gucci, man?
Yeah, I think he handled that the wrong way, but I feel like that's probably in his mind. I feel like Pooh probably really looked at that shit like Gucci a street nigga. We gonna take it to the streets and it's gonna go. You know, I'm a strong arm this shit, and it's gonna go how I wanted to go. He didn't think that shit through logically. I feel like his team, the people like they even say his father was with him, which is crazy. You should have just got a lawyer. Y'all could have came to an agreement, a settlement, or something. Even if that didn't work, tried it the legal way. Like, even though that's probably what he don't want to do, he probably like he getting finesse, fucked over, whatever. Gucci wasn't there when he thought, however the case may be, whatever he used to justify it. It's legal way. It's legal ways he could have went about this to where he won't end up in jail. Now you still got to fight with lawyers and all that anyway. So it's like, and you're gonna lose time again. You just did 5 years, but that shit crazy. I mean,
But that's the game they play. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he thought because it was Gucci, it would never hit the fan. He thought he was just gonna do that. It wouldn't get past whoever was in the room when it happened, and it just stay like that. But it didn't go like that. Now he about to learn again the hard way. You know what I'm saying? I even seen I think it was his lawyers that said Gucci said he not cooperating with the feds no more, if that even was the case. But neither here nor there. All that shit goofy. Like all that shit is goofy. I don't know what he was trying to prove or what he thought he was proving by doing that shit. But it ain't get him nowhere but locked up again and his family. And look, what's the other rapper name? BIG30 that's locked up now too because he was with it. Just big goofy situation. But that's my take.
Oh.
Zip that on my head, make him put that pussy on me, make him fresh from out the feds. That's my nigga. What we talking about? I love him. Let me tell you something, man. He ain't did shit. He's innocent. I don't want to hear it. I don't know what you even was talking about just now. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do none of that. I don't even know what they talking about. Anything they talking about, he didn't do. Okay, they need to go ahead, free my man, and put him back out in these streets. Okay, and maybe he did that to Gucci bitch ass, because you don't play with people money. Okay, I don't know what he did, but my nigga a straight thug. He handled his business like a man. I treat a player like a player, and get me off here. That's my man. Stop playing with him. He's an innocent man. I love him. That's my nigga.
It'd be crazy as fuck. No shade. Okay, so if we're gonna go a little bit into details and things, or what if we're gonna go hearsay, because that's all we got right now, right? I feel from like, cause I've been trying to keep up, but just trying to feel like is Gucci really going really be hot with this shit? Because the paperwork came out, the you know what I'm saying, the indictment came out. Now they got the initials in there. We already know who RD is. It's Roderick Davis. Now the other paperwork that came out when they was actually identifying niggas, and I was wrong. I had commented under Floyd. Then I'm mad Floyd not here. I had commented under Floyd shit, and I was like, yeah, Gucci hat with a woo. But really, I think the white nigga who had the little scars on him and shit, the little bitch ass cuts, it was him, because he said that he had lost the Louis V bag, and he said he had watches in the joint or something else, but he said he had Apple tags and all his shit, and that was his. I assume them was his initials, like the ones, it was Gucci, somebody else, the security, and it was another person, like who the fuck is that? I assume that's him. All right, cool. So now, once they indicted him, now they in jail. But Pooh Shiesty is not charged for robbery or even having a gun, which is confusing me. And I'm wondering if they waiting to charge him after the kidnapping shit, because I'm like, number one, he is on the box. He's a felon. You're not supposed to be around none of these people that you around. You got all these guns and shit. So it's just like, what the fuck? I don't know. So I feel like a lot of us is jumping to the gun, feeling like, yeah, he fried. I don't know. Or he could still be fried, and they just wait to see what, charge him on one thing and see what's gonna cook. We gotta see if Gucci gonna take the stand. If they go to trial, he gonna have to take a stand if he in there and he identified them. I say he was hot because he identified the other niggas that was in the studio through the Instagrams, and that's on paperwork. No shade. That's it.
Honestly, when I first was seeing those reports, I really didn't believe it, because I was like, what? I just didn't really believe it for real. But like, I guess now as more details coming out, like, I don't, if that is the case, that young man just ruined his whole life. Like, he ruined his own life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you live and die by the choices that you make. And when you make a fucked up choice, you better know and be ready to suffer the consequences from that choice. Like, I mean, I don't think Gucci the same person he was. I don't think that. So if you going, I don't know, it's lots of other ways you can handle a dispute about money. Take his ass to court, sue him. But to like use, that type of violence, if that's what it was, or kidnap him or whatever they saying that it was, they was out of line for that. And I don't think Gucci is wrong for you. Hey, I don't think he wrong. So yeah, because you do that shit to me, you tries to believe. Your ass better kill me, because I'm telling, fuck all that. You ain't about to rob me, baby. I got kids to live for and shit.
That's exactly what I was saying. Like,
so that's kind of my take.
So what about Gucci smoking on Pookie Loke during the motherfucking during the verses with my fault. I'm gonna wait till we big screen. My fault.
Thank you, Jasmine. All right. 8 out of the 9 suspects have been arrested in Dallas. And they're all facing federal kidnapping and robbery charges, which carry decades or even life in prison if convicted. Pooh Shiesty was already home on federal home confinement at the time due to prior firearm convictions, and prosecutors say his ankle monitor helped place him at the scene. Defense lawyers, however, argue the case is more complicated than prosecutors allege, suggesting motivations and details may not match the government's narrative. The incident has sent shockwaves through the rap world because it's rare to see such serious federal allegations involving 2 well-known artists, with legal consequences that could reshape both of their careers. I am not in agreement to Gucci Mane being forced. However, there was a forced contract release signature from Gucci Mane. The stolen luxury items that were taken was his Rolex watch, jewelry, and cash. Holding someone against their will is not even how you react to that, or how someone reacts to that after is like it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, you've done this to me, right? So I think that you were going to speak on it. So do you snitch on someone when they do that, or do you retaliate?
yeah, Pooh Shiesty, and his whole clique, they to Jazz's point, yeah, they are cooked. They pretty much cooked. My man had an ankle monitor that literally will show him there. But I want to speak to a bigger point here, right? I don't think Gucci snitched. I don't think he said anything. Gucci had an off-duty cop basically come with him. And I don't know if he thought of it like that, but if he did, that's the most ingenious thing to do. I know that if some shit goes down, I'm going to hire an off-duty cop as my security. So if shit do go down,
Can I add an addendum real quick? This has been his long time security, his long time security, like over years, before, post lean, after he came home, like long time security.
And that's and look, that even makes it an even greater genius thing, because he understood that if shit goes down, I'm not going to be the one who takes the stand. It can be him, because he has all right to do what he's going to do. And when this shit happened,
all right, Dutch, wrap up, because I got some shit to say, because you missing some points, and I've been listening. And
let's go to big screen.
Yeah, because you speaking just from like a.
I ain't even get fucking like.
I'm sorry, no, because you speak from a logical point of view, and it's not just like you can't just go logical.
God damn, like Zyra got like a whole.
You gotta let him get. You gotta let him get his big screen.
Zyra got a whole article.
I gave it to him, but he's speaking. You speaking from like what you think is right.
That's my point of view, though. I think that's
that's his point of view.
Zyra got a whole article.
Yeah, but it's so long-winded every time. Like if you had a long-winded moment, but you talk too much every time.
I want to just give him the facts real quick.
Even if he doesn't have the facts,
you would get used to it.
Then that's when it turns into the Dutch show. If we just gotta listen to his opinion, if we're not talking about facts.
That's the whole point of the big screen. That with nobody gets interrupted. That's the whole point of me giving everybody the big
I swear I wasn't about to go
All right,
long.
go ahead.
I don't even.
Yeah,
I'm
Jay, you
hit
can't
a
do that,
cookie.
sister. You
I'm
gotta
gonna
let
hit a
him talk.
cookie. I'm gonna hit a cookie. I don't even want to do it no more. We could just talk about the
I
shit.
didn't think it
But
is.
look,
Damn,
what I do
man.
want y'all to understand, y'all get mad about people. He comes here to talk. Like that is what he comes to do,
But no, I
guys.
get what you saying, Dad. I am long-winded. I am long-winded. But I
Not
swear
you
to
being
God,
long-winded,
I
but it's
was
like,
not
okay,
about
so
to
let
be
me jump in there
long.
real quick because
I
I got
was
something
not
to
about
say
to
to
be.
you.
You always long-winded, and we don't have to
I,
take that. We don't have
but
to
I
tolerate
didn't
it.
even get into my shit. I was 20
We
seconds
don't
in.
care. We
You
don't
were not
care.
20 seconds in,
That's
babe.
fucked up.
We
God
don't care.
damn,
Like
man.
you always want to be long-winded as shit, every
I
talk.
can't
we're
win
not
for
doing it this
losing
time.
on this
I love you.
motherfucker, bro.
I wanna
Yeah.
talk. I'm not on
We're
that.
not doing it.
Damn, like I was
Niggas
literally
gotta
about
be
to
able
make
to
a
get
point.
loose.
Like,
Listen. Everybody take a shot, man. Everybody tight. I ain't feeling it. It was my birthday just passed. Nobody ain't take no shot for me. I ain't feeling the vibes in here. Nobody
Jesus
took a shot for me. I don't like it. Y'all be too tight. Too
You ain't
tight.
even open none of our
Y'all gotta let Uncle Dutch finish though. Y'all know y'all out of line.
Oh,
Yes, I
my
didn't
God.
see them. It's too many.
Those
Yeah,
nuts
man.
are twins.
Y'all gotta let him talk. You don't
yeah,
man if he
man.
long
If
winded.
you
Hey
cut him
Trey,
off,
I
We
man,
had
was
he
Uncle Dutch
yeah, I
food at
think
the
I was like
cookout because
15
he cooked
seconds.
it.
Any of them
Like,
No.
all right, nigga,
Y'all
hold
can do
up.
something
Like,
else. That's
damn.
Uncle
all.
Dutch food
That's like
nasty
you
as shit. We
driving in
not
New
eating it.
York.
Ain't
Soon as
that?
the light turn green, they start
Just because
beeping
he
like
cooked it, we
shit.
gotta eat
look,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
and
We
guess
don't want
what, guys? Y'all know it's other people that be watching this while we
FDO, first day
live,
out.
people that watch it after. You know,
Damn, bro.
you never
And they
know who the
tired
people
of
gonna
hearing Dutch
gravitate to.
long-winded
So,
ass
Right.
too.
And y'all waste more time
But
doing
you gonna
than
get
actually
you would
listen.
get used
there
to
we
Dutch
go, Marlon.
long-winded ass
That's the
though.
biggest key factor.
But I
You
wouldn't
you
be
eventually
long.
get used to
He
Dutch
He ain't even give
long-winded.
me the
giving that
opportunity
point.
to be long-winded. Damn. Like,
With
God.
Dutch, listen, let's be
Oh
real
man,
here, Dutch. So
I had to
listen, let's
fight
I
be
don't
real
even
here.
the
feel
day I went
comfortable
to the
talking
grocery
no
What
store
you
more.
say,
Shit.
nigga,
dealing with
about
I
fucking
feel
With
my
like,
Dutch,
grandmother.
Woo!
You
and
do
you
that
know what?
too. Like you
Hey,
don't need all
Cookie.
that
Hey,
background
Cookie.
history
Can you
for your
vouch for me?
answers, bruh.
Can you
Like you
vouch
the
for me on
fact.
this
Like
one?
I said that, and I literally
Remember
spoke
that
like you
show
else, and
when
I
I
wanted
just
to get
said
in there and say
one phrase and motherfuckers was like, "Oh, you ain't got no more." I'm like, I'm trying to be one phrased out this motherfucker. But,
I need
man,
one
fuck
now,
it. I'm
Cookie. Come on,
damn if
man.
I do and damn if I don't.
Dutch,
Fuck it.
I love you.
I don't think
Don't do
Gucci
that.
snitched. I don't think Gucci snitched. Fuck it. I
No,
think
we
it.
know
I
you
don't
don't think Gucci snitch because you're
I,
the snitch that's gonna snitch.
I don't
So
think
we
he
know that you clear on the
If a
differences of
nigga,
that.
if that was me, yes, I will
We
be.
know
Yes,
we
that
know every
nigga, that
situation you
nigga Pooh
snitch in,
Shiesty
right? We
came
know.
in. He made me sign the motherfucking
Don't
contract.
do
What else
shit
do you
around
need?
Dutch because
What else
he's
do you need,
snitching.
officer?
We know.
Officer, what else
We
do you
know.
want
We
from me?
know. We know.
hold on, Dutch. Wait
But
a
that's what
minute.
I'm
Any
saying to you,
officer.
Dutch.
Hold
That's
on,
what I'm
Dutch. So
saying,
you
Dutch.
were saying that
Look,
you was going to snitch, Dutch?
We
That's what you were
have.
No,
We've
saying?
been saying that this whole
I don't
no,
episode.
understand because it
Actually,
seems
I
like
got
you
a
all
phone
no.
call
kind
to
of
be
Hold on,
making.
y'all. Let's take
I'm
a
a
pause,
law
y'all. Let's
abiding
take a
We
pause.
citizen.
gotta
Can
go.
everybody take a
I'm a
pause? Cause I
question.
wait, y'all. Pause for
Cookie,
me. Pause for me.
Cookie,
Cause I ain't even
hold
listen to
on,
Cookie,
Dutch.
hold. Time
Pause
out.
Cookie.
for me,
When you
y'all.
was
Hold
talk,
on.
when you
he's
was
Time,
so
calling me
time,
all
dumb.
type
That's
of
time,
bitches
scary.
and shit,
time,
that's the
Y'all
conversation
time,
way too
we
much
was
by the
having.
street
time,
code. It's stupid.
You
time
came in and
out.
was cursing. That was a conversation that we
I
was having
apologize
with
for
Dutch.
calling you bitch, but you have removed me, so I was a little tight. So
I
listen.
I
apologize for
accept it.
calling you bitch.
But let
But
me
this is
tell
what
you
I'm
something.
trying,
So
this is
Dutch,
what
I
I'm trying
didn't
to
know
tell
that
you.
you were saying
This
that
is
you
what we
was
was talking
gonna
about.
snitch. So look, let me say something on that. So Dutch, I know you are old head and all. I don't know if you know hip to Al Jin. But we don't do that shit. You gonna get bust, nigga. And I'm gonna tell you right now. Soon as you hit the gates in that motherfucker, you might get your ass killed for just snitching. You hot as shit, and you're gonna die. You're gonna die. So you know what? You real life setting yourself up. You know what? I'm telling you right now. You can't be out here snitching, that your old ass gonna get popped fast and you can blink. And you know what? You better not do no
But
shit like that.
Did
he
I see
did
You
you
get
better not
clocking
never do
that?
no shit
Are you
like that.
clocking it, Dutch?
You might.
scenarios where it
Oh,
was
okay.
unwanted attention.
You know, boys
So it
aren't
ain't like
supposed to
he was
clock it.
saying he
That's
moving
our
in these
shit.
type of
We
situations.
Can we
Even
keep
though
our
you're saying
shit?
if you was Gucci Man, that mean you would be signing street artists, dealing with street artists in music videos, and you know that's a little
But
different.
But when is
my
that
man, listen, but
Yeah,
like I
that's
said,
like
my man didn't
What
do
man
nothing.
talk? shit. Fuck. What do you know?
All
All
that,
that.
all of that, all
We
of
gotta
that
teach
is
you, Uncle
recorded.
Dutch.
Hold
Oh,
on,
Niggas don't
Sharice
talk
look,
like
Sharice look
They
passionate.
say
when she
all
was
of
saying
that
that.
is recorded.
Yeah, yeah.
all of what I explain about that is recorded. We are 218 in it, so I'm not about to explain it again.
Let me
What
go
I'm
ahead and
going
write
to, what I want to
that.
do,
Write
what
that
I
time.
want to do is move
Write
forward.
that time stamp. Don't worry about it.
Sharice
I
look
want-
passionate. Let's hear what Sharice about to say.
I'm just saying, I just feel like, oh
That's
my
not-
God. I feel like y'all live by the street code and most of y'all not even in the street, first of all.
I'm not in the street.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
talking to you. I ain't talking to you, Uncle Dutch. I ain't talking
So
to
you
you.
talking about me? I mean, I'm not in the street, but I'm not snitching on nobody neither, though.
No, let her land. Let her
Hold
land.
up, y'all, because I ain't trying to be against y'all.
Hold on.
but
I just
I'm
want to
just
say this. I just
saying.
want to say
I
this.
ain't in the street, but I'm
I
damn
just
sure ain't
want to say
snitching on
this.
nobody.
I just want to say this.
Because I wouldn't want nobody snitching on me.
I am not in the street.
wrong with that?
I am not a gangster. I'm a law-abiding citizen that pays my taxes, that go to work. I take my leave. I go on my vacations. I chill with my children. I chill with my woman. At the end of the day, if some shit happened to me, I'm calling the authorities. Period. Because I ain't about. I'm not with all of that shit. And y'all mix.
What you got, Sharice?
Y'all mix street shit with regular people's shit. And
I got a take on that, and I don't think that's all street
attest to
shit.
that.
But
I don't.
Hey Dutch, but my question is though, by
let
you
niggas
reaching out
go,
to the
man.
authorities, what does that? Hold on, I got a question. So by you reaching out to the authorities, like, what satisfaction does that bring you? Like, does that make you like if
That's
somebody
holding the
like if
people
somebody was to
accountable.
smack
I'm
the
about
shit
to
out of
answer
you,
the question.
like if
That's
somebody was to
holding
smack the shit out of
You don't know the answer to that?
That's holding the people accountable for the pain and inflection they gave me
No, it's not, bro.
on me living my life. They're
You holding the
interrupting
police
my
accountable.
way of living. They interrupting my way of life.
No, you holding the police accountable to defend you. That's what you're doing.
Yes, I am.
You said retaliation.
Because
for
I'm a
police.
so I'm saying though that I'm saying that so that man, hold on.
Law-abiding citizen.
Right, I got you. Don't gotta keep saying that. Dutch, I got that part. I know you're a law-abiding citizen, brother. I got that part. I got that part. Look, though, I got the part that you're a law-abiding citizen. I got that. No, look, I understand that part. But what I'm just trying to get at, as a law-abiding citizen, if somebody does something to harm you,
Oh, shit, my shit done fucked
your
up. Wait
thing
a minute.
is to, because all of the police gonna do is lock them up. So when a person gets arrested, that gives you the gratification to make you feel like, yeah, this motherfucker that shot me, and now he's gone to
got him
jail.
back.
So now I feel like I get like we even.
It's not.
He's
No,
just
it's
proud to
not
be
about.
hot. He
Ask the
made it
question.
very
Ask the
clear.
question. Let me answer the question. It's not
Everybody
about
do that. Please
gratification.
let Dutch talk.
It's not about gratification, bro. It has nothing to do about gratification.
Or you
What
got your get back, or we even
No,
now.
it ain't. I got my get back. We live in a fucking society
We can't hear you,
where
Dutch.
we live in a society in
we can.
America,
Come back.
and we have a judiciary system
Oh,
to where when
I
you
can't hear
decide
him.
to be a part of that judiciary
Leave and come
system,
back.
Come back, sister.
can y'all hear me?
Nah, I
Yes,
can
we
hear
can
you,
hear
bro.
you,
Go
Dutch.
ahead,
Please
go ahead.
finish.
Sorry, Dutchy, please.
Keep it going and don't stop.
When you're a citizen in a society where they have a judiciary system, which I'm in, and I never claim the streets, I never claim to be a gangster, I never claim to do
All right,
none
we
of
got
this
that
shit.
point, bro. Go ahead, get to the
I
point.
don't know.
At the
I
end of
don't
the
know if we got
day,
that point. I
Hey,
don't know if we
Mom,
got that
Mom,
point. That
stop. Let
I
him
don't
I'm
know if we
talk.
got
trying to
that
Please,
one.
tell
y'all
you,
told us to
I'm
shut the
trying
Hell
to
fuck
no,
up.
tell
I don't
you
know if we
about
got one. That's my
gratification.
problem.
It's not
Now,
about gratification. It's about what you need to be held accountable for coming and fucking with my way of living. The thing is, I can go and get some niggas and fuck you up and kill you. I can
And
do
you
it.
said you already said that. I got that part. Then you end
But
up like Lil Durk,
hold on.
right?
But
You
guess
already
what's
said
going
that,
to
bro.
happen to me? But guess what's going to happen to me when I do that? The
You end up like
same
Lil Durk. You end up like Lil
listen,
Durk.
no. The same system that I will be doing it for will now come for me for doing it upon someone else. And they don't care if you're a gangster or if you're about law-abiding citizen. So at the end of the day, I'm going to get locked the fuck up, even if you are a gangster.
So you like working with the police, basically?
All right, that's it.
I mean, hold on, no. Hey,
Now,
bro. So look, I get what you saying. Look, hold on, no. Look,
I'm
no, they trying to
asking.
bid, bro.
Like,
I
don't
got
you
real
just
questions
apply
though,
to
cause
say
I've been
that
trying
you
to figure this
need
out.
somebody?
Listen, hold on. Let me finish.
Let me ask you.
She
Let
said
me
it in a
tell you.
funny way, but
No,
that's
let me
literally
tell
what she
you.
said.
But if I'm looking at something
Man, come on now.
outside,
He
like
said you got something you be
Cameron
doing
said,
too.
if I'm looking at something
Maurice,
outside
he
and
just
you getting
said,
your ass whooped and I call the police, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not going to call the police, and that's being hacked. Is
You work with
involving
him. You work
yourself in
for
that's
him.
shit
crazy.
that
I
Why
don't
you
ain't
even,
got.
you're not
apply?
even being
Hold up.
consistent
Hey,
now. Now
bro.
you're not
Hey,
being
bro. So
consistent.
check this though, bro.
Now you're
Cause
not
I
being
know you a
consistent,
very,
bro.
very smart
It's
dude, bro.
done.
So
You
listen,
Cool
bro.
being
Hold on.
simple.
Look.
You
done
want to be
to
hot. Hey,
me.
yo, what the
Man, send
Right,
him
fuck?
to
bro, but it's
cadets,
Hold
not, bro.
bro.
on.
Listen,
No,
bro,
no, no,
what
no.
you,
You need
bro,
to
what
work
you
for them
said,
niggas,
bro,
bro.
what you said right now don't make no sense, bro.
Everybody take a pause.
Don't
Take a
make sense.
pause.
So what might
I
Bro,
you
what you
doing?
Everyone
said don't make
breathe.
no sense,
Bruh,
bro.
I told you that if it's done to me and my way of life, and I'm a law-abiding citizen that's not a gangster, and
Bro,
it's
You is
bro,
the
you
going,
keep
law,
saying the
fool.
same
it's
thing, bro.
going
You a
You
law
talking about the
abiding
law
citizen and
about
you
it. He
not
the
a
I
gangster.
law.
am going
Bro,
to,
we got
I
that,
am
bro.
going
We got
to,
that. Bro, but what you
Okay.
saying, it literally makes no sense. You
Okay.
no, it
said
don't
Everybody
make
if
pause.
they
So
sense.
done.
do it to
I
somebody
tell
else,
you,
first you
I
said
am
it don't have no.
involved with
Bro,
a
you
Hey,
just
nigga.
look,
said you don't
Marcus,
even give
come
a
here,
fuck
come
about
here.
you. You
all
said
right.
you trying to make sure that the person is held accountable by the law.
He's the
So
law.
he's
No,
not the law.
the low,
He
he's not.
wanna
The
be
law
the
is the
law. We
law.
gotta
Hold the
send him
fuck,
an MPD application so he can
hold the
apply and get
fuck
some
He,
up,
benefits.
young.
He talking about
what
some
he
You
said.
pay.
tell me,
Bro,
young, young.
basically, bro, what
On.
you saying is
Go get served,
a
P.
nigga could do
And be
whatever
with them
to
teachers,
you.
man.
You don't
Go
even
ahead and
give a
get you
fuck
a
about getting
uniform,
no
man.
type of revenge or no, we can't talk
No, it's
over each
not
other.
about revenge. I
He
just
can't,
told you
bro.
what I
Relax,
No,
do.
you
relax.
want to
I
get a
Calm
just
down.
told you
Bro,
uniform.
what
What
I
size you
do.
that
wear?
don't
Like,
give you no
You
points, bro.
gotta get
You
that
sending it,
uniform,
you
man. You
sending
gotta get
somebody
that
else,
Judge,
uniform.
let
bro.
him rebut.
You
Judge,
sending
judge,
somebody to
judge.
jail. That
Y'all
don't do
are
shit
so
for you,
Hey,
quiet.
do
bro.
what you want to
Hold on,
do.
look.
y'all
Everybody need to take.
fucking retarded. Niggas is retarded, young.
Hold on,
That's
no,
why.
no, no. Hold on. Look, guys. What the fuck, Chuck? Everybody take a puff or whatever the fuck y'all need to and a sip of whatever y'all need to. And let's understand real quick, guys, that
Sounds
we gotta
retarded,
take
young.
turns.
Hey,
We have to
nah, hey,
take
bro,
turns.
you really
Look,
don't even know what you saying, bro. You
take
just
turns. Look,
talking, bro.
look,
Like
even Dutch,
Hold on, let that hoe talk,
the
y'all.
shit
Dutch.
don't,
Exactly what
bro.
I'm
The shit
saying.
that you said, bro. The shit that you said don't
Marcus,
even make
Marcus.
sense. You
Bro,
said
let him get his
a
shit.
nigga
Let
out
him
here
get
could
let
do
him get
something
his
to you,
shit.
and you don't even give a fuck. You just want the nigga to go to jail. You don't even give a fuck.
I
Bad
want the
boys.
nigga to go to
What you
jail.
gonna
That's it.
do?
That's it.
What you
That's
You
it.
gonna
don't
do?
even
That's
care
coming
about
for you,
it's
bad
no
boys, bad
First
boys.
personal
of all, can
it's
we
What
no
take a
you
personal
pause?
I agree
What you
with you,
gonna
gratification
do
bro.
when
that you
dirt
want to
Sice, can
comes
see.
you
for
mute
you?
everybody,
Now look,
please, Lord
I
Jesus?
gotta do
I
it
agree
again.
with you,
Fucking
bro.
tried that.
All right, look, y'all. What the fuck?
Listen,
Let's take
everyone,
turns.
let's take a breath
Just because we
because
disagree,
everybody's out of
give
control.
look. This
Cause
is what
I
I
hate
said.
when niggas
No.
put
Hold on. This is
words
what I
in my
learned.
Dutch,
mouth.
you need to
Bro,
take
you
a
said,
pause.
bro,
This is
you
what I
talking
learned.
about you hate when a nigga put words in your mouth, bro.
Look, I got another solution which I don't want to do. Just relax real quick, y'all.
Hey,
What I'm
Officer
saying,
Dutch, like, stay cool,
what the fuck I
officer.
gotta do with everybody? I'm like, what the fuck? This shit like whack-a-mole at this point. What the fuck? Whack-a-mole with the fucking mute. Look, y'all have an issue with when niggas disagree with y'all. Y'all not allowing the people to get off their disagreement so we can allow it to be a fucking conversation. That's what this shit about, y'all. Having a conversation. I love the monologues. Everybody spit fire shit, but let's have the conversation, please.
Hey Trey, I'm
All I'm
with
asking
you.
for.
No, I'm with you, but you
Jeez.
can't have a conversation when you explaining something to a nigga and he just want to say what the fuck he want to say about what the fuck you just said.
But people
And when
got
they
the
tell
right.
you,
You have to allow somebody to do that, brother.
No, you're not about to put fucking words in my mouth
Let them
and see
finish, and
what I
then
don't
when you
fucking mean.
finish, you rebuttal. That's
No,
why we have the proper. That's how you make him look like you're saying he look.
And that's what I
then
did.
You give him also the chance to be like, okay,
when
I didn't hear that. I didn't understand
when a nigga
that.
asked me hold up. When a nigga asks me a question and I answered it, Joan, in the most clarifying way, and then he comes back and just adds some other shit to what I just fucking said, and then I stop him in debate. You can't stop someone from fucking saying lies or saying something that you just didn't say.
But if you say, hey, bro, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan, and I've been a Bulls fan since Jordan because that's my favorite player. And then the nigga say, oh yeah, all right, you just the Jordan dick eater. That's his perception.
Nah, it wasn't
Your
even a
facts
Jordan.
is what it is. People just,
what he just did was equivalent to me saying I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. Oh, you just said that you like golf. Nah, nigga, I ain't even fucking say nothing.
Nah, bro. I'm in the same conversation y'all all in.
Man. And that's the shit that I'm not gonna allow.
You got,
I'm not
Dutch,
gonna allow.
Bro, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Where did you?
Dutch,
bro, hold on, Dutch. Where did I? Hold on, fast. Hold on, bro. Hey, bro, where did I say something? What did I get you? What did I say? Where did I get your words, Mr. Scrooge? Or say something that you didn't say?
And people can
it's like I don't know these
slices and shit.
Bro, just say what you said, bro. What did you say? Repeat it. What did you say?
You got multiple people
what I
talking
said
to
because
you
you don't give a fuck about what I
time.
said because you want to say what the fuck you want to say, bruh. You know what the fuck I said.
Dutchy, please.
But that's the same thing.
Bro, hey, bro,
they want to say, bro. Everybody.
You talking about fucking conversation?
They want to say, bro.
This nigga told me the last show.
Bro.
He said something about Hitler. I said what I said about Hitler, and I allowed this nigga to talk, and then I even understood what the fuck he said. I ain't
Officer, calm down.
Take away from what this nigga said.
Hey, but Dutch, why do you gotta be so bad?
Hey, Dutch, so I'm trying to figure out though. Hey, hold on, listen, brother.
Conversation. I'm
Let
trying
them
to have
talk,
a
y'all.
dialogue with the nigga, and then when I tell a nigga what I mean, and then you just straight disregard what the fuck I
bro,
say.
you keep saying the same, bro. You just like, bro, you keep saying the same thing, bro. What did you say? What did I say? You said that you didn't say.
Said because you don't fucking listen.
Bro, I said exactly what you said. What did you say, bro? Clarify, bro. Clear the room in. What you say, bro? What did you say, bro? What you say, bro?
You piss me
so now y'all better argue about what was said.
So listen, basically what I got out of this.
You keep saying
so listen, basically what I got. So basically what Quande got out of this conversation.
He don't need no moderator, bro. What are you saying? Like
Marcus,
what you saying, bro?
Marcus, it's like Marcus. You real life having him talk in circles. Like Marcus, you're literally having him talk in circles.
I'm not even trying to hear nothing that you say. I want to hear what he said.
But you're making him talk in circles. We're not about to do this. We're not about to do this. Like, you're making him talk in circles. He said what he said. He said it plenty times. You're making him talk in circles. Listen, what I got out of this is Dutch is saying he's going to call the police. He's going to call the police. That's what he want to do. Okay? We don't have to call the police. If that's your prerogative, you don't got to call them. If that's what Dutch want to do, that's what Dutch want to do. If he want to be a snitch, let Dutch be a snitch.
I already understood that. I was just asking him as a man. I was asking him as a man, like, what do you get out of calling the police? And that wasn't just for him. That was just for all of the niggas that feel what you feel.
If I see somebody getting something done to
See
them,
something, say
I need
something.
to go do what the fuck I said was done to me. Yeah, I did not say that, bruh. I said when shit is done to me as a law-abiding citizen that don't claim no street shit, don't claim no gangster shit, I'm going to do
what you
Yeah, you're just
bro.
gonna
We're not, bro. You keep saying it.
You saying,
bro, listen what I'm saying, brother. I already got that point. I understand that point. But at the end of the day, bro, you are man, bro.
But at the end of the day,
bro, at the end of the day, bro, you don't have to get to it, bro. At the end of the day, bro, you a man, bro. If a man smack me, bro, I'm trying to smack him. If a man punch me, I'm trying to punch him. And if a nigga shoot me, I'm trying to shoot him. Me and you are not the same.
So listen, Marcus, you're not understanding. Pause, flag on play. Listen, this is what Dutch is basically saying. Dutch is saying, if a nigga smack, of course Dutch not gonna let no man just smack him. He gonna smack him the fuck back.
No, he's
of
not.
course,
He gonna call the
imagine
police.
like Dutch is saying he would call the police. Like, okay, God forbid, I'm not trying to say that's Dutch, but say if one of his children passed away or got murdered, he gonna call the police for help. That's what you call the fucking police for. Dutch ain't gonna call the police. He not no street nigga. He not gonna go retaliate trying to figure out who the fuck killed his son. No, he's gonna call the police and let them do their job. You sit here talking about getting smacked and other stuff.
Okay.
Bro, it's the same thing, bro. It's the same.
Hey, do you like this photo, Dad?
No, but he was saying what
This
nigga was saying through that principle, I should tell on other niggas that's getting fucked up. And I said,
yes, nigga. No,
it's the same thing, bro.
That's
No, the
what
fuck
I'm
it ain't.
saying.
Because I'm not
No, and
out
that's
there.
what I'm saying
He
too.
not a
It's the
law-abiding
same
citizen,
shit.
then, nigga.
I'm not
What
He
out
you
the
there
talking about?
loving
police.
other niggas.
You're not a law-abiding citizen, then,
No, I'm
bro.
not out
Judge,
there
you
to
a
Nah,
save
fan?
you
other
missed the mind
niggas.
your
Come
business.
on,
When
y'all.
it's your
I'm out
business, you
there
gonna
to
call a
save
feds.
white
That's
Right,
people
not
lives.
cool.
right. That's the
That's
weird, but
not
that
cool,
and
bro.
that's what I'm
That's
trying to
not
get.
cool, bro.
And
That
what
shit
throws
That's
don't
me
not
off
sound
cool,
right,
is
nigga.
man.
like, bro,
Protect the
you
community
don't
too,
even
man.
give a
I'm
fuck.
not
What you
You
talking
standing
don't
out
about?
even give a
protecting the
fuck about
community
getting
out
Man,
on
here. I'm
revenge,
nah,
out
bro.
here
bro.
Like
making
all you want to
Nah,
motherfuckers
do,
fuck that.
come to
Nah,
me,
fuck
bruh.
that.
Me.
Therese, if
Me.
y'all
I
was in
am
that
not
liquor
the
store, he would
nigga
have minded
that
his
fucking,
fucking
and I'm
business.
telling you that shit. I'm
But if the nigga
literally
was swung
telling
on him,
you that
he would have
shit.
called the
he would have
police.
called the
That's
police.
not
No, I
me.
won't.
That's not
But
No,
me,
what
he
bro.
no, he said he wouldn't
That's not
do
me,
that.
bro.
if I
The
was
nigga
in
Man,
that
stabbed
you
him, he
business,
would
saying
have called the
whatever,
I'm
police.
bro.
literally
If
telling
he was
you.
across the
If I
street,
looked
he
out
would
my
have kept it
fucking window
moving.
right now,
That's
if I
not
looked out
cool.
my window right now and I
I
seen a
still
nigga
can't
get
even hit that
robbed,
tunnel. Let
I
me
will
leave and come
not
right back
call the
on.
police on that nigga.
Bro, you sound goofy as
Fuck,
shit,
man.
We
bro.
heard you. We heard you say that shit 5
Yeah, bro, like that's
But
all
y'all
you
keep
do is keep
telling me
screaming
what
the
I
same
should
shit.
do. No, I'm telling you what the
You a
fuck it
goof
No,
is.
troop,
we ain't
bro.
say
You're a
no. We
goof
saying what we
troop,
agree
bro.
and we
Like
Come on,
disagree
what?
with,
man.
bro.
That's
Y'all
I ain't
goofy,
niggas
saying
bro.
on the street shit.
Yeah,
I
I
ain't do
ain't,
not
we
being
man.
gotta,
no. I'm
I'm
saying
not.
we gotta
as
get
a
on
You're
civilian, you're
not
not
on
being
nothing. You're not
consistent.
on
Man,
no street shit. You're not
That's
on no
not
law.
street shit.
Bro, a law
Judge,
abiding citizen is gonna call the police,
no.
nigga,
come
if
on,
they
man.
see
That's man
something.
Y'all
shit. You
motherfuckers
gonna
out
call
here,
them for
y'all
you,
just
but you
want
won't
to
call them for
turn to
somebody
this
else.
street shit.
Right,
All
Like
this
what the
shit
Cause
fuck?
I
got
don't
them
want to get
all
involved. Cause then
fucked
it
up.
might happen to
Don't
me.
nobody fucking
right.
follow the
Out of here, man.
goddamn rules. And y'all know
That
this
makes
shit, man.
sense.
Oh my
I'm talking
god.
about even
So,
about being a
This is
so you just
civilian,
play
bullshit.
the
bro.
middle. So
It's
you
You
just play
talking
the
bullshit.
street
middle,
shit.
huh?
I'm not
And
talking
you
about
know
street
it's
shit.
bullshit.
I know.
And y'all
Nobody's even
motherfuckers
talking about
street
street
shit.
shit if
no,
you
no. Hear me
shut
out. Hear
up
me
and
out.
listen.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. My thing is, I would say the same thing to fucking Marcus, Dutch. You on this side of the spectrum. Marcus said he on this side of the spectrum. If a nigga do something after what he said and he get the moving shaky, I'm telling him the same thing. Nah, don't try to pay for nothing. No, you better go get your man. You better go figure out your way because this is the way you said you move. You saying keep screaming, I'm a law-abiding citizen, but if it happened to me, but if it happened to somebody else, I look at my window in my community, in my neighborhood, I'm gonna mind my business. I'm just saying that's just not consistent. That's all I'm saying, bro.
But nigga shit, I worry about mine. And at the end of the day, if that nigga want to be street, he could be street because I'm
Just because
not
he
gonna
getting robbed
fall.
outside don't mean he's street nigga. Just like when
But
you
what
got
I'm saying
robbed.
is he has the he has
Hypothetically.
to make the choice. I made my choice. If he want to take it to the motherfucking police, he could. If he want to take it to the streets, he could. I'm not. That's not my decision to make for that nigga.
I'm with you, brother. I understand
The fuck out of here, man. That's my decision on being a law-abiding citizen that ain't in no street shit, ain't in no
Bruh,
gangster shit. And
bruh,
at
it
the
ain't
end
Breaking
of the
even
no
nothing
day,
to
laws is
do
not
with
I
it.
like
don't
I
calling
ain't gonna lie,
know.
bruh.
somebody,
I
bro.
ain't
But if
gonna lie. I
you
don't
law,
have
but
nothing to
Dutch,
do
if
with
you,
being a
but
law-abiding
Dutch, if you
citizen
a
or
law
nothing,
abiding
bruh.
a
I'm off
It
the
has
citizen,
dead
something to
Dutch,
do
shit.
with
I'm off
manhood,
the
bruh.
dead
Protecting
bitch.
what's yours,
I'm off
bruh.
the dead
That
bitch
too.
shit.
It
Protecting
don't
your
have
nigga
nothing to
Every
do,
blood.
man,
bruh. To
every
me,
man,
bruh, it don't have nothing
every
to do with
man
being no
The
street
has
nigga
nigga,
you
to
bruh.
speak
be
to every day, your
on
neighbor, you gonna
their
see that
fucking
nigga in this
shit.
shit.
So at the end of the day, I don't know if this nigga
He could be
wanna
like, oh
be
my
on some
God,
street
my mother.
shit, on some
Bro, it don't have
retaliation
nothing to
shit,
do with
and
no
I'm not
street
about to
shit,
fucking
bro. Are
interfere
you
with
a
that.
man, bruh? What the fuck? You keep talking about street. Nigga don't got
Yeah,
nothing to
it
do with
ain't
no
got nothing to
street
do with no
shit.
street
The
shit, bro.
fuck is you keep talking about some street shit?
And like
You know,
Cookie said, if a
no
nigga
street shit,
smack
bro.
you, try to smack me and see what happens. If the
You gonna
police
call the
get
No,
police,
well,
involved,
nigga.
try
damn.
to smack
You
me
gon'
and see if the
nigga, you gonna
police
call
get
the
involved
police.
before you get
You
smacked or
gonna
talked
call
back.
the police.
You gonna find out.
You gonna
Find
call the
out, nigga.
police, nigga.
Find out.
That-
The
That's
best
not
You
way to
gonna
that's
do
call the
shit, the
police.
best way to do shit,
that's
nigga,
entrapment.
find out.
Bruh, you
That's
gonna call
entrapment.
the police,
Call
bruh.
the
That's
police on
entrapment,
him, nigga.
brother.
Bruh, you gonna
That's
call the police,
entrapment, brother.
bruh.
How about that? Find
That's
Bruh, you
out.
gonna
entrapment.
call the police,
There's
bruh.
only
Nigga
one
ain't
way to
fucking with you,
find out, my
bruh.
nigga. It's
You
only
probably
one
oughta,
way.
bruh. I
It's only
don't want to
one
find out. You
motherfucking
probably
way.
Hey,
are
that
the
you
police.
on what?
How about that? It's only one goddamn way. And you can only find out if I'm going to
I
call the
don't want to
police on
find
you
out.
or I'm going to
Trust,
fuck
brother,
you up. How about that?
brother,
How
brother.
about
I
that?
don't, brother. Trust me,
How about that?
brother. I don't want
Are
no
you going to
involvement,
find
brother.
out? That's the question.
I don't.
Do you
I
want to
don't,
find
bruh.
out if I'm
I
going to call the
graduated
police?
corporate therapy.
No,
Or do you
sir.
want
I
to find
don't.
out if I'm going to call the
No,
police
sir. I
and fuck
don't.
you up? When do you
Nah,
want to know? That's the real question.
That's
That's
you
a
ain't got work in the morning. I'm surprised you ain't
That's
off
the
yet.
real motherfucking question.
He working right now.
Nah, that's the
He
real
working right
question.
now.
You working right now,
He
bruh.
ignore you, so he is
Are
Hey,
going
you
bruh.
This I want y'all to let him get his shit
found
off.
out, nigga?
This is your
Am I
fault.
Hey,
gonna
bruh.
call the police
Go to
on
the
you,
office right now.
or
Bruh,
I'ma
you.
fuck you up?
This is your
Hey,
fault.
bruh, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I'm
Let's
starting to think
see,
you
my
that
are
shit
nigga.
the
is turned
police,
red,
bruh.
See,
You working right now,
let's
bruh.
see, my nigga.
Bruh, tell them, bruh, they can't, it's not gonna work,
You
bruh.
will
They gotta come a
know.
little harder
Look,
than that, bruh.
you will know if I call the
Officer Dutch.
police on you or I
Hey,
fuck you up
Let's
after
just
Officer
get
you
this
smack
shit
me.
off of
Dutch.
Hey,
my
bruh,
plate.
you
After
are the
you smack
police,
You
me,
bro.
on duty for
after
A
all
you
nigga
day.
that
smack
even
me,
think I can't even, bro,
after
listen,
you
I can't
smack
even get
me,
into
your
it with
point
a nigga like
will
you,
be
bruh. You a
proven or
dangerous
not.
nigga, bruh.
How
We
about
call
Oh
you
that?
my
Killer
god,
Rex.
bro.
You
You
like a
keep
killer
Y'all
talking.
Rex.
so fucking
You a
y'all.
killer nigga and you a
Word.
rat.
If you
I don't
want to
want no,
find
brother, I
out
don't want
if
no
I will call
involvement
the
with you, bruh.
police on you if you smack me or not,
Hey,
just
bruh,
smack me.
if I raise my voice at you the wrong way, you might call the police.
Just smack me.
But if he shoot you, you gonna call the police.
Nigga, he's gonna
He
call the
can
police
find
if a
out.
nigga threaten
He
him,
can
bruh.
find out what the fuck
if
I'll
No,
do.
somebody hear a
that's not.
gunshot, they call it the police.
He can
Period.
find out what
Nah,
the fuck I'll do.
not
Bruh,
necessarily.
honestly,
I
Where
ain't
you
no
at?
Yeah,
bitch.
you tripping.
I'm gonna tell you
hey,
that.
bruh,
I'm
honestly,
not
he
no
already
bitch.
Man,
called him,
So
bruh.
at
They
the end of
behind me
the
right
day,
now,
if
bruh.
you
this shit is
find if
crazy.
yeah,
All right, what y'all doing, bro? You talking about
easily
Hey,
they behind
bruh.
me?
find out. You can find out what you want to
Hey,
do.
Dutch,
How you
tell
know
them
we do
don't
that,
cut their
Man,
man?
mics
it is
on,
that
bro. I'ma
Gucci
bust
Say
man,
the
them,
Pooh
bruh.
word that
Shiesty
you want
energy
to
right
say.
here.
Fam, do we
Hey,
have
Dutch.
another
Remember that
segment?
white
Well,
boy?
I'm just
Remember that
real.
white
All
boy
jokes
on the
aside,
show
I
wanted
really
to
Nah,
want
say
my
nigga?
Well,
food.
you
The
need to
L
end
word
this because
say the word
it's
nigga
still
say,
live.
and this nigga shut the fuck up.
This is out of
I don't.
control.
It could be live. I don't want
Come
no
on.
problems, Dutch. I know who
Find
you
out.
are.
No,
I
I'm
okay,
know
it
just
is
your
saying,
live. It's
if
still
you a
people
capabilities,
in
bitch,
here.
nigga,
and I
if you
know
think I'm
what
a
you will
snitch,
do.
prove
You
the
hear me?
world I'm a
I
snitch.
don't want no problems.
Come
I'm a
on, man.
law-abiding
You
citizen as
talking about
well,
being a fucking man. I am a fucking man, and you will find out how man I am if you slap
bro.
the shit out of me.
Bro, you. I know what you're gonna do. You gonna call the
Hey,
police like you just told
oh,
everybody live,
Right.
bro.
Well, you find out that in real time.
You actually, bro. Honestly, bro. Like I said, you are the. I'm really starting to think you are the police, bro. Like they sent you here for this reason.
You
Oh,
bit in there. Shut up.
he bit Dutch. Like, why you like
hold
Dutch?
They
up.
sent
Do
you,
we got
bro.
we
They
got
sent
any
you,
more
bro.
takes
I
on
don't
Gucci
even like
man, Pooh
you, girl.
Shiesty?
Like that. Like
He
you cut
said
me
we ain't
off.
got
This
no
is
more
your segment.
segments.
Like,
Like,
what
are
the
we
Cause the
like,
nigga
what's
saying,
up?
This
I'm
is
a
the segment about Pooh
and
Shiesty
he
Gucci,
not
but
It's
listening.
all about
He
snitching.
is Gucci man, bro.
Yeah. What I'm saying, bro, is
We got Gucci
you
man
can,
right
you can
here,
find out if I would call the police or not.
bro. We don't have to
You can
find out. You
find out
already
if
said it,
I'm
brother.
motherfucking
What the
police
fuck are
or
you
not.
talking
Fuck
about?
that. The talk is
damn
all
You talking about
episode
we
didn't
gotta
just end up
find
like
out?
that.
Nigga don't gotta find
because
out
you
what's
Oh,
up
yeah,
with you,
right.
ho.
Boy, you
making the
did
You
funny.
told
claim,
everybody
nigga.
what's
Hey,
up with
This
you.
is
You're
too
making the
funny.
claim.
That's
You
why
just
I
said
like
if I
you, bruh,
smack
because
the
you
shit out
told.
you,
You
you'll
already
call
Yeah,
said
the
you
but
gonna
that's
call
police.
the
why I
police.
like you.
You talking about a nigga gotta figure
Come
it
on,
out.
man.
A nigga
Oh,
don't gotta figure it out. A nigga know what's up with you.
You ain't never heard me fucking get any nigga him the fuck up, and you will never hear me get a nigga hemmed up.
Bro,
But
your
if you
mindset to
tell
get a
me
nigga
that
hemmed
I
up, bruh.
can't
I can't fuck
motherfucking
with no
say
nigga
what
like
the
you,
fuck I
bruh.
want to say
Your
and do what the
mindset
fuck
to
I
get a
want to
nigga
do,
hemmed up, bro.
man,
You
you
not
sound
hearing what I'm
crazy as
saying,
shit,
bro?
bro.
weedle,
And if I make
weedle,
a
weedle,
fucking claim,
weedle,
you
why
might
would
weedle.
you
tell
make that
Jazz
your? Why would
if
you
I
make that
hit
your picture?
Jazz,
On
she
the
gonna go
serious,
get her
on the
boyfriend.
night.
cause she
On
got
Do
the
me in
y'all
And
see
bed.
her
serious.
Jazz gonna
picture?
be like, hey,
Do
I ain't
y'all
Hey,
see
I
her
bruh,
ain't
like I
I
picture?
ain't
said, bruh, I'm not
Y'all
even,
look
bruh,
at her
like,
picture. Look at her
no,
picture,
you
no.
y'all.
got
Look at
you
her
got more
picture.
Who
energy to
the
go
AI
back and
real
forth,
quick?
bro.
This
I
nigga
know who you
big.
are, bro. I
and
don't
Y'all
got no
look at her
problem with you,
picture,
and
bruh.
I
y'all.
think
I think that picture right there.
What y'all to
Look,
stop
bro,
shooting?
I don't got
Hold
no.
on, hold
I
on.
have,
Look, what we gonna do?
I have
Look,
no problem
look,
with
what
you,
we
bro.
gonna do? Look.
Let's talk about war and history, bro. I don't want to
Look,
do.
look, what we gonna do real quick? We
Hold
gonna do
on,
a
let me
quick.
put this hat on right
Let me
quick.
do my outro, man. We just gonna do a Sice Room after dark and let y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because Jesus Christ. One time. All right, man. We appreciate everybody that came and rocked with us tonight, man. Got a little spicy, but you already know it's the Sice Room. Each and every Tuesday, I got the greatest panel in the nation, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. And definitely the greatest chat in the world. Hit us up for the Sice Room after dark, man, so y'all can get into this conversation. We appreciate everybody. Look at the chat, still in here, and all these different platforms are still rocking with us. Voila.